guys, good evening. Welcome back to our channel. How's everyone doing? I was enjoying the comment section so much. Honestly, I was enjoying chatting. I didn't even want to, host. Is there anyone that wants to host? Please, I need a volunteer. If you are confident you want to host this show, please come and host. The comment section is too sweet. I want to be in the comment section tonight for a change. Ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run. Biko nu. Let me be in the comment section today. I was chatting with other people and I was enjoying it. I don't want to host today. I don't want to host. I'm tired of hosting. Eh? Thank you. Thank you so much, Kukwa. I appreciate you, my Ghanaian sister. I love you very much. Thank you, everybody, for being here. You want to host? AO. Okay. My link is in the comment, so you are coming now. I'm not joking. I'm serious. I need somebody to host. Ruth Bo has said that BO would do it. BO is not here. Why are you calling? BO is not here. Like I say, Auntie B, if I host you, will get in trouble. I will get in trouble. Oh my God. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. BO is not here. Who can volunteer to host? You people should stop calling BO's name, I beg. Leave BO out of this. All of you that are in the studio now. How many people? We have 243 people already. Somebody should volunteer to host a job. I need somebody to host because the comment section is so sweet. Oh, no. I'm enjoying the comment section. I want to stay in the comment section. I don't want to host today. Somebody should volunteer to come and host this show. Let me remain in the comment section and fire comments. I want to be a commenter. I want to be a commentator. Hey, you are volunteering to come and host. Your internet self no agree. You don't join my WhatsApp group on internet that is struggling. Your internet self no connect. Where are you going to host now? How can you host by when internet is not connected? internet, the comment section is so lit, Uzo. Honestly, I was enjoying it. Seriously, okay, Sarah is here. Sarah, only come in if you want to host. Do you want to host this show? You seriously want to host it? Because I'm looking for a co-host. It's about time. I've been doing this by myself for too long. I need someone to co-host with me, right? Hi, man of prestige. I can see you all. Okay, I've got Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Oh, Sarah has run off. Egg me. Nobody wants to host. They don't want to host. Somebody, you are carrying a baby. How can you host co with a baby? Your baby will start crying now. That one goes spoil show. The show will end before we start. Somebody, it won't work. You cannot co-host. Who will co-host with me? I'm looking for a co-host. And you see, people are entering to come and comment. Chai, Sarah, you are back. Hi, Sarah. Do you want to co-host? Okay, I give up. Sarah has jumped off again. Let me just manage. Ikechi, you say you want to host. Okay, Chi, you want to host today? Anybody that wants to host, if your liver carry and to host this show tonight, I mean it. Me, I want to sit down and enjoy this show in the comment section today, especially if you are Igbo speaking, because the people we want to talk about tonight now two Igbo women and their husbands and the drama will happen. So if you know, say you get liver to go. See, until you host this show, you're not gonna know. And I know they understand what they go on. I go the host, I'm gonna say, Auntie B, check your WhatsApp. Auntie B, check your DM. Are they, I don't know what it goes into host this show. It is no joke. I'm telling you. Gift no size, your first time to be on the live show. Oh, thank you. Welcome, sweetie. Somebody,
I
do you
want to
understand
host.
Igbo?
Eh?
You understand Igbo language?
I see, but for no, yeah.
Oh, Fuma, okay. You will do something for me. I see you are making your baby's food. So just stay there, my darling sister.
Okay.
Welcome. Where are you joining us from?
I am in New York.
You're in New York City. You see what I was saying? And she's shaking the baby now. The baby is already he's already doing his baby thing. I see you are making baby food. Somebody, are you an imported wife?
I would say so, yes.
Your husband married you from Nigeria?
Yes.
You look very happy. You have a big smile on your face, so it means your own is working, Abby.
I would say yes, and I don't know. Nothing is ever perfect.
You are not very optimistic, oh. You are saying, I will say yes, but nothing is ever perfect.
Nothing is ever perfect. There's always a K-leg somewhere.
Of course, of course. You see, there's nothing that is perfect. You are right. It's just about, you know, it's navigation and trying to manage
I'm
situation. As
scared.
long
I'm
as,
scared.
yeah, if there is no abuse and both of you are willing to work together, yeah, then you
Yeah,
have a better chance of surviving.
yeah.
Marriage in the abroad is not an easy thing.
It's
It's
not.
not.
No, it's
Is
not.
that your first baby or your second? Ah,
Yes.
okay. You have your hands full,
As
Bele.
for less than
Mm,
5.
okay,
As in, the first is less than 5 years.
well done. This is
Thank
what I want you to do for me, somebody.
you.
I'm going to play the video. You're going to interpret it for me what the woman is saying because we have two issues here today. Yeah,
Okay.
two imported wife matter. One happened in the US, one happened in the UK. Okay,
Mm. Mm.
so the one that happened in the US, they were speaking a lot of English, so that one I kind of get the gist of what happened in that one. But the one that happened in the UK, now Igbo the woman they speak, so I don't quite fully understand what she's saying.
Okay.
The my friends I'm relying on to interpret, they are too British. Their English, their Igbo is not fluent like that again. They lived in UK for too long, so their English is it get comma. Their Igbo get comma. And not straight again. So we need somebody that understands fluent Igbo language.
Mm.
So this first time I want to talk about so
Mm.
they say the woman sent him wife, he sent him husband packing. After the man called police. Now the man called police, so mind you.
Eh,
Mhm. Because the man thought say the woman they threatened to delete am, so he can come police,
oh.
right?
Mm.
Mhm. So now couple when they did for United Kingdom,
Mm.
then be they get issues, okay?
Mhm.
So then talk say the man brought his wife from Nigeria to the UK. He trained her in the university. Man call her as I tell they call her for Nigeria. In the
Yeah.
university, he trained her,
Yeah.
and so she can obtain a better paying job
Yeah.
as they have kids, right?
Okay.
They say they get children just like you, so. Mhm.
Mm.
So they come, they get argument. They have argument, and she come according to me. And they read this in verbatim as they write am for blogs or Nigerian blogs. Yeah,
Okay. Mm.
they say the woman come dey threa ten the man saying go do am something wey strong. So the
Mm.
man come call police, right?
Mm.
So she come dey vex, and she was angry. She can't send the man out. She can't tell her make he leave the house. So the
Mm.
man can't invite him friends to come and assist him in packing his belongings. And she was rude to the friends and neighbors as well. And the person can't summarize the thing, which this part of the story, it get leg.
Mm.
Because you can tell that is somebody that, you know, is feeling this person is, his loyalty lies with the husband. And this is what the person said. He said, this is the reason why some of us don't want to bring a woman from Nigeria to the UK. Hmm? Her
Mm.
kind, this is, I'm reading it word for word. He said, her kind are blocking the way for good women in Nigeria that are yet to join their husband in Western countries.
Yeah.
Okay? Mhm.
Mm.
So I can't watch am earlier on where somebody for post the thing. August ago, my darling Aburo post the thing. Come talk say make people interpret. Some
Mm.
people interpret small for inside the matter, but not
Mm.
be all they interpret. But the
Okay.
interpretation that I got, I will play the video for now just now.
Okay.
The talk said the woman was saying that she was admitted in hospital and she begged her husband to buy her food, and he demanded money from her, and she reminded him that she gave him money previously, but
Mm.
still he didn't get her food till she got back home. And
Mm.
again, their friend visited her and the husband and accused her of sleeping with the friend. So she also said that the husband paid rent only twice, and she's the only one paying all the bills and the rent. And she's been paying it for so long, and she say her hands are clean, that God sees them. So now the first issue for UK, the UK imported wife matter be that. Okay. So me, I won't play the video for you now. Make you listen, no. I
Okay.
know say you
So,
dey
I need
multitask.
to ask, is everybody seeing me?
No, they are not. They are not.
Okay. Okay.
No worry. No
Okay.
worry. I'm keeping you safe. Don't worry.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
only
you.
me that can see you and your
Thank
beautiful
you.
face.
Thank
Nothing more
you.
than see as you package. You got
Thank
one picture
you.
and you package like this. You're a beautiful woman. I love that. Okay,
Thank
so I go
you.
play the video for you now, somebody, so that you go
Thank you.
make you tell us what she was saying in Igbo. That's what I want to hear, right?
Okay.
I
Okay.
want to know what she was saying because she was saying quite a lot. Me no can know what she dey talk, but I want to know. So I'll play the video now, right?
Okay. Okay.
All right. Thank you, darling. Okay, let me remove. Hold on. This thing has a funny way of working. Once there's a picture, it won't show. So let me remove the picture. Then you can see it. Okay. So close your camera now. Can you shut your camera? Uh-huh. Excellent. Okay. Right. Okay, let me play it now.
Okay.
Uh-huh. The video is playing now.
Alright.
Woman, they shout, oh.
The car is standing on the road, and she squeezed the key out of the driver, and the driver is not moving. Come on, boy.
Do you want me to be saying it as she's saying it?
Okay, let's do it bit by bit, bar, so that you will not
Yes.
forget.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, all right. Go on. What did she
Okay.
talk so far?
So she was just cussing the guy and said that the single child that you have, that
Mm,
the child will not be of any benefit to you, as in normal buru, that it will not be of any good to you. Yeah. So, but somebody was saying something at the back of, as in behind the camera, as in a guy was saying something. I don't know.
yes, a friend. You know how they said that the man invited his friends to come and help him. So the guy, one of the guys that was videoing is the one that is making comments there. Hmm?
Okay.
But
Okay.
let's focus on what the woman is saying, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Because those people that are talking behind are the guy's friends. So I want to listen to what this woman is saying.
Okay.
Okay, let's go on.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's he's saying that it's because that she's owing him or something like that. I didn't hear that very well, but I think she said it's still not because Nanji Gyogo. If that is what she said, that it means that you're saying that because I'm owing you, that she's not feeling all right and she wanted to go to the hospital.
Mm.
Okay.
All right, let's go on.
On Sunday.
Charles,
Mm.
Charles, go inside that car, sit down.
Did
I
you
do
hear her?
pay, yes, I do pay the rent.
Mm-hmm. She said she pays the rent. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay, that was what I heard.
What's she saying? God is my witness.
And hello, Lobby.
Somebody, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I'm trying to hear what she's saying. The
Okay.
sound.
Okay. What did she talk? What did she say?
Please, can you go back a little bit? As in the sound, the person videoing that thing is too far.
She's talking too much because yeah. Okay. I'm taking it back.
I am the one that pays the rent.
Mm-hmm.
I said you should
And
give me
hello,
the
Lobby.
number.
Who know her? Who know so?
Yes, exactly. So let me say that
Mm.
some people are supporting him,
Mm.
and she's trying to tell them that all of you, that's Kunuha. all of you that are supporting him, all of you that are following him and are in support of him, that she will. Okay, I didn't hear the other part.
Okay. We're going to continue. Let's continue because she said quite a lot. Okay,
Okay,
somebody said she's cussing the friends.
yes.
Oluremi, you understand Igbo language? Mm, okay, let's continue. She said
Okay.
quite a lot. Okay. What's that? What if that's what she do?
If you support him, that her father is a traditional man. That's Nampaya Bonyo Menan, meaning that her father does, traditional things.
Yes.
So that anybody that supports this man, that they will all see, trying to, as if she's, threatening them with juju or something. That's what I can understand from that.
Okay. All right. Hey, the vessel. Give me go. I hear that one. Give me money.
My money. She's saying that somebody has an imbecile, as in, I don't know if the person is like
She's
a
calling the
cross.
man imbecile.
Oh,
Somebody, do I hear Igbo more than you? She's calling the man imbecile.
They are taking a record of what is going on. Police have arrived.
Police has arrived.
I don't want to talk with anybody. Don't want to listen to me. Anybody that supported this marriage will scatter.
anybody that supported the marriage will scatter. I don't. Is that what she
No,
said?
anybody that supports him, their own marriage will be scattered.
Oh, okay.
Why will he call police for me? Police the guy said, we said, why will he call police? He said he wants to leave. If he wants to leave, leave.
Get what you should get. And let's go.
She called the man called the police. Police came and the man said he wanted to leave. So yeah.
If you damage my phone,
If you try it, this is my compound.
He's reporting to the police now.
this is the road. You have no right to do anything here.
No.
You have no right to do anything here.
Get out of this place.
I'm allowed to stand on the road.
Get out of my compound.
This woman is
But
crazy.
you can't do anything.
She's really gone bananas.
You will pay for whatever you do now. Please be careful. I'm videoing you. I'm videoing you.
And you see what happened.
That's him packing his load, right?
Mm.
He's arranging his property.
The man is saying that, asking her, is anything wrong with, is anything the matter between me and you?
Yes. Chelu.
Wait. Let me send you the voice message you sent me, or I sent you.
But the bank is already open.
Look at all his properties outside the house.
So she's trying to tell, she's trying to play the voice message she sent to the man.
Yeah, let me pause it so that you can tell us. Somebody, go ahead.
So she was saying that she was telling them to wait, that she's going to play the voice message she sent to the man. So, but there were people there trying to beg her to wait, to calm down and all of that.
Okay. So it was the man that called the police. Okay, I think the friends were recording because they wanted video evidence so that when they get to court, she's not going to go and say he did this to me, So all of them were recording. And I don't think she was quite happy with that recording.
Well, no,
I think it upset her. Yeah, it upset her. Yeah, it really, really upset her. Okay, let's see.
No, listen to this and see how we make call police for me. Police will come and arrest.
And the neighbors, everybody watching.
Oh, wow. Neighbors, everybody is watching. You look at the whole street.
I don't know why people are so shameless, as in,
this is not London. Okay, I can tell. It's not London. It's outside London because London is too busy for this. Somebody that car that is parked on the road. If it was London by now, 20 cars, 40 cars will be behind them. You can't park.
Yeah, I
It's somewhere
can.
outside. Yeah, I think it's somewhere outside London, one of these rural places. Hmm. Because even the police have their uniform. That's not
Eh?
London Met uniform.
What?
What did you say?
What's the go for down?
They want to call some
This
people
is
to
the
tell them
street.
that the police people are coming.
Everybody's in the
Don't know
street.
who is trying to phone some people to just.
This is Jazz going inside the house.
I think that's the husband, right?
Yeah, that's the one in black. His name is Charles.
Okay.
That's him.
Why are
And
you
carrying
people
bag.
running? Jedin about also. Why are you people running?
Yeah, that's it.
Because I think she feels the man is packing his things to leave.
Yeah,
Or
he is
something.
packing. Yeah, he's packing.
Okay,
Please,
so
I'll
that's
be
why
giving
she's
him
saying
this,
no.
please,
I'm also
on the
running
instruction
away.
of
Right?
Why are you running?
Mr. Charles.
Mhm.
Charles, please taking your thing.
Charles is packing his things. And the friends are
Is
still
your
trying
bag
to reason
open?
with her.
Mm.
Chineke.
bag is almost empty.
He wants to go and get his key or something.
We are taking
Yeah.
this video on the instruction of Mr. Charles. Openly.
Oh, she'll,
So come and
she's so painful to watch.
Okay, that she was calling Alex. Alex said, "Don't call me again." That they said that both of us having an affair. Like the man is accusing her
Ha.
having an
Of having an affair
affair with Alex.
with Alex. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Who is she telling to get out? It's Charles. It's Charles.
the man. I want to attack the man.
I might not know the story, but this woman is she's very, I don't know what happened in the background, but looking at this video now, what me and you can see somebody.
Yeah.
This woman is highly verbally abusive.
Yeah.
Can you see her? Her body language, everything. Maybe she's triggered.
Yeah.
Maybe he's done something. Maybe it's the quiet type that doesn't talk, but she is acting crazy.
Yeah. There's something she's saying. I quite didn't get. I didn't
She
hear
said
that.
she gave him 40 pounds yesterday.
That she was hungry until she came back.
Yeah,
And I
she
love
went
you.
to hospital. That's the part I read. That she was in hospital and she needed food and asked the man to bring her food because she
Yeah.
was unwell. But he was asking her for money.
So she gave
Okay.
40 pounds.
Yeah, she said she gave him 40 pounds before going into hospital.
Yeah, but she was hungry till she came back.
Yeah, he didn't bring the
Witness
food.
whatever he's doing in front of his house. We watch the street. These are the bags.
Those are child's suitcases and his stuff.
But how do people stay in suitcases in their houses? Or
No, he
you
packed it now. He packed it when he needed to go. It's not like he had suitcases
That's just
packed
being
already.
witness to everything.
yeah.
We're watching the wife. She's videoing us. She's taking
Is
the
this the
video
woman?
to all of
Yeah,
us.
that's the woman. That's Charles
So
in
that's
black and
what
his
they want
friends.
to do.
Oh my god.
She's recording
That's the
too.
wife. That's the
Everybody's
So that
friend.
she can
recording.
have everybody's
Everything's going on
recording
fine.
everybody. Everybody wants evidence. Emma, oh God. When did we get
Just
to
be
this?
quick
I
and get
just
whatever
don't
you
I
want to get and
just
let
I
us go.
just get marriage is under attack these days. I don't
That's
know.
how the street.
He's recording seriously. Charles and
That's
his
the
friends
wife
are all
getting ready
recording. The
to
street,
leave
even
here.
Oyibo will be looking from under their curtain. They won't come out. They will
Yeah.
leave their Oyibo that like to go on Mebo will be looking. It's them that will first call police self. They won't come out though. Anyway, I think we've seen, I mean, basically this is it. There's nothing more to it. But the sad part of it, there was a part of it where she was saying to the child, go to him. He's your father. He's your father. The child was there. He was, I don't know whether it's a he or she, but the child was watching by the door. They have a
That's the
child.
bag was open when
Oh,
he came.
Mm.
I said, I don't know your name. What I know you as is Ozo. So the person was saying that yes, Ozo is my name.
Is it the girl that is saying also is her name?
Yes, yes. No, the lady, that's
The
the
woman.
angry wife, yes. Was telling
Also.
somebody that I don't
Yes,
know
you
your
know, on the
name.
road,
That how I know you as Ozo. So the
and
person was like,
she
yes,
squeezed
Ozo
the
is my
key out
name.
of the driver, and the driver is not moving.
Oh
Mm.
wow. She's calling somebody's child Onuku.
What does
Onuku
that mean?
Onuku is an idiot, an imbecile.
She's been saying that word in better for some time, for some
Oh,
time now.
Onuku does not know anything. Onuku, Onuku.
Who is she calling him better? Is it
I said,
somebody's child?
Muta means that your child is an
Ah,
Onuku, is an imbecile.
okay. Maybe he has a child, another child.
Muta, that child you gave birth to.
Mm, okay. I'm beginning to get the picture.
You call police. Why? You know, said, why will you call police? Listen, no, I can't go. I had to home. You will know. You never blast the balloon.
Said, I'm not well. I went to the hospital. My husband was here. Ambulance came and
That's
carried me.
Mm,
go inside
mm.
that can sit down.
At least the guy has he has friends, whether they are good or not. I can't
Yeah,
say, but he
yeah,
has friends, and they all showed up in this busy country.
yeah,
For
yeah.
3 or 4 of your friends to show up when you are having a mental
Issues.
breakdown, it's
Yes.
not a joke.
Yeah.
Some people will not have even one person to call, so we can give him that. He has friends. Okay. Thank you, somebody. You did so well. Really, really appreciate you, my darling.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Thank you.
So, yeah, that is the first one we are talking about tonight, guys. This is the story of imported wife. We're not done yet, though. There's another one. Oh. I'm going to play the video of the second one as well. Before we will talk. Okay, so there's a lot of comment that I'm not watching. And if you are new here, you just jumped on this platform, Adventures of Rodai or any other person. If you are new here, we treat everybody here with respect, okay? If you talk anyhow, I will block you, please. All right, this has got nothing to do with you. Even if you are triggered, mind your manners. I beg. We don't do that here. We are not here for the drama. We are here for the lessons. Ejo, I'm begging you, Bikonu. Okay, because I realize that this will trigger a lot of people, especially if you've been through something similar. But just behave yourself. Okay. Uzo, you say make I forget. Igbo men get squad. Okay. Oh. All right. Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Can you hear me?
Hi, Anthony. Yes, I can hear you.
The way you answer me now, you don't look like someone that understands Igbo. Do you understand Igbo language?
I don't under. My dad is Igbo, but I didn't get a chance to understand Igbo, but I can speak fluent Edo.
Oh, you can speak for your mom is Edo.
I'm Isha.
Oh, do you want to co-host with me?
I would love to be, but you might not like me after I'm done. Oh,
I won't like you. What are you going
I-
to say? What are you going to say that I will not like? Okay. I'm,
you
I'm
might
willing
not
to
like
take.
me after I'm done. Oh, because I have a lot of respect for you, and I watch your show. You're the only reason why I even have this job, because when you start your show and it's that long, you're the only thing that keeps me from even quitting this stupid job I have. So.
Oh, Pario. Some people are complaining that the shows are too long. You actually enjoy it. That's
I'm
good to know.
telling you, as soon as you start, I'm like, okay, now I feel like I'm focused.
All right. Okay, hold on. Just put your socks on for a minute. Let's play the second video
Oh,
and then we'll come and talk about it. All right. There's a lot to talk about. So this is the first imported wife situation. I read it. What happened? Apparently, he brought her from Nigeria, educated her to get a university degree and all that. But from what we can gather from the video, she says she's the one paying the rent, she's the one doing this, the man is this and that, right? Okay, we don't know. There's a lot that's going on there. Obviously, somebody is not having a good day. That we can establish. So the second one happened in the US of A. Okay, and it's an older man situation. And this one, I have a lot to say on this one because it is everything that I stand against. But yet, people know they hear. People like to learn the very hard way. So let me read it to you before I show you the video. The man is an Igbo man, and his wife called Chinenye. That's all we know. Chinenye, that's her name. He said that he brought her from Nigeria. She's a younger wife. You can tell, even with the exchange between the two of them, you can tell. Yeah. He confronted his wife and accused her of infidelity. They live in the United States of America, and he said that the wife is cheating. And she cheated, and she's been frolicking around even in his presence, jumping into people's cars. Other men come to pick her up and all that, and she gave him gonorrhea. So in this clip that you're going to see, and YouTube doesn't like all this clip, I'm telling you, they don't like it at all. Fingers crossed. The man is seen in this clip confronting Chinenye for allegedly cheating on him and infecting him with gonorrhea. Okay? He said he's lived in the US for many, many years and recently traveled to Nigeria to go and marry Chinenye. He brought Chinenye to the US so that they can start a family. And unfortunately, this uncle recently discovered that Chinenye is not what he thought. After a period of 1 year, he said that he caught his wife living a dark lifestyle by jumping from one man's bed to another for kerewa purposes. Okay? According to him, she engages in this act whenever he's at work, especially during his night shift. He does night shift, okay? And he caught her red-handed and confronted her as it was become clear where the STD that he got was from. However, he was asked to leave his house to go and reside with any of... Now, he's saying that she should leave the house and go and reside with any of her numerous lovers before he does something drastic. If somebody knows Chinenye, tell Chinenye. Anybody that knows Chinenye should please help me go and advise Chinenye to pack her bag and baggages and go. That is all I'm just going to say. Please go. Because if he's saying, usually when people want to do something, they will tell you. And when somebody says something, take them seriously. The man said, anybody who knows Chinenye should tell Chinenye, leave now before I do something drastic. Okay. So that is Chinenye's situation with the older uncle in the US. Let's see the video. There's a lot of swearing in it. I hope I'm not going to get in trouble for this, but it is what it is.
And you come down here and tell you like nothing happened.
You fuck all the girls you fucked too.
Nothing happened.
Get out from me.
You come down here like nothing happened.
Get out, please.
You
Get
go and
out.
you fuck your lover. You come down here.
out.
You entered in the car in my face in front of me. And
Get
you
out.
are talking about nonsense.
Get out from me, please.
Telling me to get. Tell him to come pick you up. Get the fuck out of here.
Get
the
out.
fuck out of here,
Get
Chinenye.
out.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get out.
You're not needed here, Chinenye.
Yo, I don't need you.
Then why are you here?
So get
Why
out.
are you
He's
here?
really
You
angry.
fuck your lover, Chinenye.
Yes.
That's what you do.
Get out from
Every
me.
day.
Get out from me.
Every day, and you here, you're talking pure
God
nonsense.
forbid. It's your,
God forbid what, Chinenye. That's what you do, Chinenye.
Get out.
And you know.
Over here.
You know.
Get out.
You know.
Get out from me.
Every day.
The young guy didn't phone you.
Oh, shut up.
Get out from me.
But
Don't hit me. Don't hit me.
don't hit me. Don't hit me. Who the hell are you to hit me?
Why are you hitting me?
Why are you hitting me? You hit me. You hit me first.
Get out from me.
Take that. You stupid fool. You hit me.
Stupid
You hit
idiot. Don't
me
hit me again.
No, hit me
Stupid
again.
idiot.
You hit me, I hit you back.
Come on, sister.
You hit me, I hit you back.
God.
Hit me, I hit you back.
No, hit me again. Hit me again.
No, you hit me first. You hit me again.
Idiot.
You hit me again.
Since another man, can you see him? This man should be in his 60s.
Don't hit me again.
No, you hit me.
Don't hit me
You are the
again.
one that
I
hit
will
me.
see Chinenye
Don't
like
hit me.
this.
You are in my space. Don't hit me again.
Just pay attention.
Don't hit me again.
Touch me again.
Don't hit me again.
Touch me again.
Don't hit me
No,
again.
you hitting me. You hitting me.
Don't hit me again.
You hitting me.
Leave my hand alone.
I'm not holding your hand.
You are
Don't
hitting
touch
me.
You fools.
Stupid
Yes, the
idiot.
one recording.
Stupid idiot. All that fool got fool.
So, Oba, we don't fool.
Yeah.
Or you blue.
That's
Yeah.
Can you see that? He's
Come
younger.
grab that car.
Much
Come
younger.
back. I don't need you.
Yes,
I
get
shower.
out.
You are shower. I don't need you. You be no more. I don't need you.
Okay, go.
I don't need you.
Look
Look at you.
I
I don't need you. That's why I don't want you. You be here begging me to fuck you. You be here begging me to fuck you.
God forbid.
You are begging me to fuck you, Chinenye.
You are miserable.
Let me know.
You
No,
are
I don't want you.
You.
I don't want you. Disgusting, Chinenye. You are disgusting. The pussy smell. You are disgusting. You have given me gonorrhea. From fucking banana
Get
to
in my face. Get out.
That's what you're doing.
That's only you. You're the only thing you know.
You are saying again. You're fucking hot, Chinenye. That's
Yes,
why.
you are.
You fuck everybody you
Yes,
see.
you are.
That's
Yes,
why you
I
not.
am.
I will not
Yes,
let
I
you.
am.
I will not let you come by me.
Yes,
Come
it's
by
okay.
me. I don't need
It's
that
okay.
woman. I don't
then.
want you.
It's okay. Bye.
You see.
It's
Starting
okay,
from
bye.
tomorrow, it's a new ball game.
Okay, it's a new ball game. Let's see.
Bet me.
I was scared for this one.
You didn't bet you.
You didn't bet
You said bet you. You said bet you.
My people, Ewun Beloko, Wahala Day, oh, my people, Wahala Day. Chai, I don't know what to say. When I saw this second one, I just said, you know what, this is toxic. When we talk about toxic marriages 101, this is is toxic 101. Like it's sad, really, really sad.
I don't think it's toxic, Itty. I don't think it's toxic at all. I don't think it's that toxic.
You don't think so, Sarah?
No, I don't think so. You know why I don't think so? Because when I was
No.
watching the second one on Instagram, all I could do was laugh. You know why? Because when I think about Nigerian men and what they do and how they treat women when they're back home, and the amount of cheating that goes on in the Nigerian culture between the men's and the diseases that these same women will be curing all in the name of marriage. The only advice I will have for Uncle is to go and fast and pray for his marriage. He has to go and fast and pray, and for the fact that he had gonorrhea itself, why would he even tell her? He should go and cure himself and fast and hope that he finds a God-fearing, that God changes her heart, so that she can
Sarah, I don't think I get you. Let's be issue specific. If you say you are my fan, you watch me, so you know I always like to be real.
You know why I say it? You know why I say it?
Let's be issue specific here. The man said, the uncle, let's call him an uncle, because it could be your uncle or my uncle.
My grandfather. Yeah.
Yeah, he said that Chinenye gave him gonorrhea. He accused Chinenye of cheating and even in his presence, getting into cars with other men, right? So are you saying that he should tolerate it because a lot of Nigerian men cheat?
No, I'm saying that for the sake of his marriage. I'm saying that he has to find a way to make it work. He has to find a way to, whatever's going on in their marriage, I don't know what's going on in their marriage, but the same advice that I feel like women will be given is the same advice I'm giving to him. As unfortunate as this incident is, no one deserves to be cheated on, especially given an STD or an STI.
Yeah.
No one, that is just the epitome of nastiness. But at the same time, what I would say to him is anything that the same men would say to the same ladies, don't end your marriage for a little small cheating. I pray that God changes her heart. Pray that, she changes her ways. And if he really loves her, for him to bring her from...
I think I kind of get... Antonia was the one that got you first because my mind is busy. Antonia, God bless you. You look stunning in that picture, by the way.
And
Antonia got you. You said, Auntie B, this is sarcasm. When men cheat, Nigeria mostly advise the women to be praying to God for the man to change. So this is really what you are saying, Sarah. Sarah, I don't like you. You said it before that I will not like you. And you are proving yourself now. You said it before that I will not like you. Now you are being sarcastic. Don't be like that. Oh my God.
You know what? It was just sad because, first of all, you look amazing in that picture. When I first saw it, I was like, wow, okay, she went all out for this one.
No,
Um,
it's the pictures. One of the pictures from my 50th birthday birthday shot. I've got
you
it
thought,
for a while now. Yeah, since June.
where
Go
50? Where?
ahead.
That's 50. And see,
This is
um,
50. Oh, this is
I'm
50 looking
telling
at you.
you, if 50
And
is
saying
I can't
50, now that you said 50, you reminded me of something, Sarah. I'm going to let you go soon because a lot of people are itching to say something. And I would particularly want to hear from brothers tonight.
yes. So that's just
If
what
you
I'm
are
gonna
a
say. Like,
brother, you are a man, whether you are triggered or not, I would love to hear from you because we are talking about imported wives and the ramification of everything that can go wrong. You
yes,
guys know we have a playlist of imported wife issues. We talk about
yes.
it day in, day out.
I
But
watched it.
still, men in their late 50s, few 60s will still go and marry small girls in Nigeria because you say, obodooyinbo women too open eye. They are assertive. You want a woman that, you think is cultural, is humble, you can control. They don't exist anymore.
And I'm
They
sorry.
don't.
When I saw this, I couldn't stop laughing because all I could think about was you are at that age as an old man as an old uncle to have a wife that you're growing old with, enjoying weekends with your
I'm not
grandchildren.
sure it's his first marriage. It might probably be his second marriage. Yeah.
Absolutely, you're right. So
Yeah.
instead of you to have had a wife since, to be growing old with your wife, going to weekends with your children and your
You are
grandchildren,
dealing with
you
Chinenye. Oh,
you
see what Chinenye is doing to Uncle.
Chineye
Chinenye,
is
this is not
retired Olo-
nice if it's true. Hmm.
Chineye looks like a retired Olosho now.
Chinenye, Chinenye was saying, get out, get out. I said, Chinenye, this is not nice. When you were
Don't
in
say
Nigeria,
it.
you wanted to come to
Don't
America, you were not talking like this. Chinenye, why are you doing this?
Why would you talk like
Oda.
that?
I don't support. No, I don't support that thing. Let me read this quickly because thank you very much, Sarah. I'm gonna have to let you go because I've got so many people that want to say something. If you want to say something, my link is in the comment section. Please come into the studio. Don't wait till I say I'm ending no job. Eshanu Aje, please come. I've been doing this video back to back. I am tired. Just use the link and come in. Especially, I want to hear from men, brothers, but women can still come in. Chinenye change am for am not be smart, Just that kind of thing. I want to read this. When I posted it on my Instagram, this is what someone said. It resonates very well with me. It makes a lot of sense, especially with the second scenario of Chinenye and the uncle. And it's Achalugo one said, now wow, check the age gap. When you are getting married at age 50, 60, a woman is still very, very, very sexually active. That's true. While men, hmm, the banana becomes weaker. This is also very, very true. And kerewa is very, very important in marriage. But you will marry a man with almost 10 to 15 years age gap with you. Marrying somebody that is age 15 to 16 years, 10 to 16 years older. Wahala ló bá dé o. You know what Chalugo said is 100% true. We talked about it a lot on this channel. Women at a certain age, now that time self will dey start. The way we are programmed biologically, I'm not saying is issue of kerewa they had though, but it's usually one of the issues, especially the issue of the second video about Chinyere or Chinenye, sorry, Chinenye and the older man. It's always an issue. There is no reason for Chinenye, if she's actually cheating, to do that. But it is an issue and it's a valid issue. That uncle is way older. Why do you go to Nigeria to go and marry a small girl? They will be doing that. They love you. They will worship you. They will do everything you want. Bring them to the US and then you will see their true color. Bring them to the UK. I'm always advocating for people to marry where they are. I think this is probably the only thing that Desmond and I agreed on when he came on my show. This is the only thing we agreed on. Marry where you are. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run. It is better. The wahala of imported wives is too much. Okay, I'm taking calls now because there's so much to say. Uzo, you are on the show. Welcome, my darling. What do you have to say?
Hello, Auntie B. Good afternoon. Hi, Obodo fam. First of all, I want to start by saying, Indibo kwenu, kwenu,
Kwe,
kwenu. My people,
hey, I'm in Igbo.
I
I'm
greet you
answering
people.
you.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so I greet you people. I'm going to first of all start with the first video, the one with the lady who is, her husband is packing out and all that. First and foremost, I want to ask what kind of Igbo man that will say he's a cultural, they like to do, I'm a cultured man, I'm a cultured man, I'm a cultured man. So I want to ask for Igbo men that might be on the call, please answer me. I'm your sister. Answer me nicely. What kind
Mm-hmm.
of Igbo man they allow woman pay for rent? They pay house. Like a cultured Igbo man will not even allow you. Maybe I'm speaking from my own kineo, but from what I know, a cultured Igbo man will not even allow you pay for anything. Your money is your money. If
Maybe
it's,
he's
it's
going
you that
through
will
a difficult
use your
time.
touch mind.
It's possible.
Ah, it's possible. Well, we don't have all the facts. It's possible, but let's say it's that's not the case. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say that's not the case. That is not going through a tough time. I'm just asking
Mm.
if it's not. If what kind of man allows the woman to pay house rent, even if he's going through a tough time, the average Igbo man, if
Mm.
he's going to do factory work, they will look for that work just to keep up with bills. That's the average Igbo man because they have that ego, that their ego. They don't want you to tell them nothing. If you are going to talk to them, at least you don't tell them you do this or do that in the house. At least that's what I know about Igbo men. Maybe I'm wrong, but the ones I've encountered, I know that their ego is always up there. So and you were saying something about he has friends, he has. You see these Igbo men, don't play with them. Oh, they have squad. You just be wondering, like, where do you know this one from? And they always rally around each other. I'm always like, what's all this one? They rally around each other. So you can see he has all the support. His friends have come, to help him to pack load. Nobody's trying to diffuse the situation. There's accusation up and down. I just want to say that marry your friend. At least if there's a friendship, people would not get to this level where you're attacking each other, embarrassing each other, cussing at each other publicly, doing
On the
videos. I don't know
street.
our generation.
On the
Ah,
street.
a generation, I don't know what's happening to us with all this always wanting to bring out our cameras and record and do this and do that. It's just
Yes.
pathetic to say the least. And then for Naya Odogu, Igbo people, Odogu is people that are strong. So if you hear them say Odogu, Odogu, don't now that Nigeria, everybody, they're calling everybody Odogu. But in ancient times, we call Odogu people that are strong. So I will call this girl Naya Odogu because she's a strong woman. I mean, look at the way she's taunting him, all the things she's saying to him. And if you look at that guy, he's like 70, maybe
That's not
late.
smart though. That's not a
Yes,
wise
you're
thing.
going to marry such
Let
a young person.
Uzo, with the
Mm.
stories of women that have been deleted in the abroad that we've heard, do you think that's a smart thing for her to do, to be
No,
taunting
it's
him like that?
not. No, it's not. That's what I was saying. I look at the way she's taunting him, saying all those
Hmm.
things. It's infuriating. I mean,
She's
if you
playing
have
with
at least,
fire. Chinenye
yes,
doesn't
if
know
you
what
have at
she's
least
doing.
the
Hmm.
slightest bit iota of respect. Initially, I was going to say, oh, maybe she's not cheating on him because I hear that older people, as they grow old, they might be prone to infections. So I'm like, he
Yes.
might think he has gonorrhea. Did he really go to the hospital? Did he test it out? Maybe it's just an infection from his old age because I know that for a fact that older people, as
UTIs.
you go
Yes.
older,
They
yes,
call it
you are,
UTIs. Is
yes,
yeah.
you're going to have
Hmm.
those infections.
Yeah.
So, but when he started saying, oh, he finds her jumping into men's car, and she wasn't refuting his accusation,
Yes.
and she was
That's
there
what I said on
taunting
my
him.
Instagram. She
That's
didn't
when I was
deny
now like,
it.
okay,
Yes.
yes, maybe there's an
She
iota of truth,
actually, Uzo, she
Yes,
said, oh, when they were cussing each other and you're using fuck you, F you, F you. She said, F the people you are sleeping with too. That's what she said.
yes. So meaning that she's kind of like trying to pay him back in his own
She
point.
didn't say that she's not doing it. She didn't, but somebody now said in the comment section that actually she said she's not doing it. But when the man was accusing her, saying, F all these men, you are doing, she said, F the people that you are sleeping with too. She didn't refute it.
Yes. So that's why I was
And 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 the way that man presented,
oh no, he's so hot. He's so
the
hot.
way he
And he can do
presented, that
anything,
that
you know.
that older man, the way he presented, I
Oh
know
yes.
sometimes we do say that, okay, sometimes maybe it's in here, but the way I look at that man, his body language, the way he was
Oh no, he's
shaking,
pained. And
he
yes, and
seems
he can do
something,
anything. He's not
evidence that indicated
yes.
that Chinenye was doing something.
Yes. So he's so sure that she was doing something. And I don't know. That's not good. I would just want to comment on something. Samolu was saying, what do you mean a cultured Igbo man will not let you parent? Igbo men have the highest imported wives. Yes, they do have the highest imported wives, but the ones that are importing the wives, most of them are struggling men. Because if you can read nursing, why are you not reading the nursing in America? Many of them are not, let's say, up there. The ones that are up there are not the men you hear in all the squabbles. If you check the facts, the men that are up there are not the ones you hear, not the squabbles sending their wives to read nursing so that they can do this and do that in the house. No. So when
Uzo,
Samolu, I
somebody
want to
said
answer to that.
Adventures of Rodi said
Yes.
she's cheating. What's the problem? How can you address that? Because me, I don't know what to say. Oh, it's open relationship, but somebody is definitely not happy about it.
Is it the first relationship or the second relationship, Chineye, or
No,
the
the
first
second
one?
one, Chinenye.
The second one, Chineye.
Yeah.
Yes, I think in Chineye and this man's case, I think the man has cheated on Chineye, and Neye Odogu has decided to pay him back in his own coin. I think that's what the situation is. Since she's accusing him that you've been sleeping around, so it's what they say about hell having no fury like a woman scorned. So I just think maybe
Yeah.
in Neye's situation, at least from what we've watched, it's a situation of her trying to pay him back in his own coin. You think you can cheat? I'll show you I can also cheat. Sometimes men assume that only them can do all these funny moves, and women would not have but there's some women that their conscience are dead. They don't even care. If you do this nonsense with me, I'm going to pay you back. So I think that might be the situation with Chineye. We don't really have the facts, but from what we've watched, and her husband is really scorned. He's an older man, and I don't think marrying Neye Odogu was the right choice for him. He should have found maybe someone within his age range that
It's
is
a
just
lesson
going
here
to grow
for
old with.
Uzo. That
Yeah,
marriage is gone anyway.
it's
But
gone.
it's a
If I were
lesson
her, I'll pass
here
out
for
of
a
that
lot
house.
of older
Yeah,
men who don't want to, they still want to grow older,
yes, with a young woman.
people with partners, not young woman. What do you need a young woman for goodness sake?
That's what I
The
don't know.
lesson
Maybe they
here.
think, yeah. And to be, I think that maybe, sometimes older men want younger women because they feel that they will give them like some excitement. Do you understand? They might be looking out for
I
excitement,
want to
but they can't
ask a
perform.
man, why do men
I,
prefer younger women? What is it about younger women that you feel that you will not get with a woman that is closer to your age? I need
yeah.
somebody to answer that question for me.
Please, I also appreciate if a sensible, I'm emphasis on a sensible Igbo man, someone that is not, maybe if my husband was around, I would have said, babe, come and speak to this. But he's not here. I want, maybe if you're on the call, you're a sensible Igbo man, not the one that you come and be doing culture, bam, 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 bam. That's not what we're here for. If you are level-headed, come on the show. Tell us your perspective. Tell us what you think. If you are a traditional man, because people like to do tradition a lot, and that's okay. But if you're a traditional person, but you're still level-headed, come on the show and maybe answer these questions for us. Why you guys like to go back home? Why you guys like younger women? Just so that we can understand. Please, for the sensible one, if you're not sensible, please just
Don't
sit
bother.
this one out and just
Yeah.
watch. Yes, that's all I have to
Thank
say.
you, Zo.
Okay, so yes,
Thank you, my
Auntie B, thank
darling.
you.
I
Indibo,
appreciate you, my
Wenu,
darling.
Wenu, Wezenu. Thank you guys.
Kwenu,
Bye.
kwezenu, yeah. Thank you, my darling Igbo sister. Somebody wants to say something. Let me allow her speak. Hello, sweetheart. Thank you so much for trying to be an interpreter for me.
Okay. I wanted to say that the man that is complaining that the woman stepped out on him.
Mm.
Did you hear him bragging that she was begging him?
The first video. You're talking about the first one now.
Second one.
The second one.
Yeah.
Okay.
She
What?
was bragging that his wife was begging him to,
Yes,
make
yes, yes.
Kerewa.
Tokerewa ha.
How
Yeah,
can you do that? If
yeah.
you're starving somebody Kerewa, and
Mm.
if she does not have the fear of God enough to stand it, and she goes out, I don't understand why. Do you get what I'm saying? And he was bold enough
I'm
to
hearing you.
he was bold
Mm.
enough to say, "Were you not begging me? Were you not begging me to Kerewa you this and that, blah blah blah?"
Yes,
And
yes,
actually
yes, yes,
saying it
yes.
that that is not in his right because you have already called this person wife. So where do
Mm.
you have to get that?
She's begging you.
Yes.
Hey, you brought out a very, very important aspect of that argument now. So she was saying during the argument that Chinenye, were you not begging me to carry why you?
Mm-hmm. So So if she's begging and she cannot still hold herself because she's a human being and she steps out, you're already turning around to say that okay, she stepped out on you and this and that, blah blah blah. It's not nice because this is rampant. Do you understand? It's
Yeah.
rampant. You see a lot of women, they're in marriages 5 years, 2 years, no kerewa, and they are there.
That's emotional abuse anyway. If you didn't know that before, denying your partner willfully of kerewa when you don't have medical issues, having medical issues one reason, but your willingness to deal with it is another one, because a lot of African men would not want to. They don't even want to talk about it. It seems like not being able to get it up is a test of their manhood. You know how Nigerian men, that manhood thing is very important to them. If they can't kerewa, they don't feel like they are men. But willingly denying your wife of kerewa or your husband of kerewa is emotional abuse. Let me just put it out there. Go ahead, somebody.
So if you're denying her and she steps out, as in, oh God, I lost my thoughts now.
You were talking about how she's maybe. Were you saying
Okay,
that?
yes, I just remember what I wanted to say. Okay,
Mhm.
if you can't get it up, you're cucumber. And she's begging you, and you don't come out open to say, okay, please, this is why I'm not giving you this thing. She will understand with you, not you. I don't say. But this is the angle I was thinking about.
Okay, thank
Because there's
you.
a possibility that, maybe he wanted to, but he has a problem down there, given his age and all of that.
Yes.
So,
Okay. I take that. Thank you so much, my darling. I appreciate you. Love you very much, my darling. Thank you. Okay, somebody is raising a very, very important question. There are so many comments. I can't read all the comments. Please, if you really want to contribute, come into the studio. The comments are just flying through my eyes, and I'm struggling to keep to read. I can't read even 1/10 of it. Okay, Joy, you are next. Welcome. Where are you joining us from? Unmute yourself, please, Joy. Hello, Joy. Can you hear me? Joy Donas. Okay, Joy is not hearing me. Joy is not hearing me. Sarah, you've come back again. You this troublemaker. Why are you back? Haven't you said what you have to say? Why are you here again?
And to be, I just want to say
Okay,
something
you
about the
forgot
first
something.
video. Oh yes, I want to say something about the first video. Okay, because after that lady left, after that and she left, I
She
remember.
raised a very, very important question there.
Yes, about a lot of things, especially about the first video with the lady being kicking the men out. I just want to say this. When I watched that video the first time this morning, I was very, very upset. I was very angry. And the reason why is because as a man, you have, let's say, 6 friends there. Not one person could diffuse that situation. Do you understand what I mean? So that means that whatever you've been telling your friends about our marriage, they believe it. Nobody so. That means they never probably once sat her down, because she said in that video that she called one of them and the other one said, "Don't call me anymore. They're accusing us of whatever, whatever." So it sounds like that man, one, is jealous. It sounds like that man brought her to the UK to come and work, 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 and do nothing else but that and pay all his bills. And honestly, I've heard too many stories like this, and it's really frustrating. That woman sounds like a woman who is hurt. And to be, when I say, if you hear the way she's talking, it's like, okay, today's the day, let's all go mad. That's how she's sounding. Do you
But
understand what?
even if she's hot, giving him gonorrhea, there's no
No,
excuse
no,
for
no.
that.
Auntie, not that video, not that video. The other video where,
Oh, you're talking about the first one. Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm talking about the first one where
Oh,
all
yeah.
his friends.
The UK one, yeah.
Yes, yes, and to be the UK one. I'm talking about
Mm.
that one. That one, she just sounds like she's a very hurt woman. Probably she sounds like she's been betrayed. She sounds like, and she even said that all his friends are the ones destroying the marriage. Somewhere in there she said it. So there, a lot of men don't understand this. When you get married, sometimes you have to distance yourself from these people, these friends, like these people you call friends.
Especially especially if they are bad boys. You got bad boys that are your
Exactly.
friends. Yeah.
And as a man, you should not be discussing your wife with your male. It's different for women, but even women self, there's a little things you should keep to yourself in your marriage. That man sounds like he's been exposing that entire marriage to his friends to the point where they don't even respect her as the wife. For them to start pulling out camera and
It's
exposing not just
interesting when she was saying that he can't pay the rent. He only paid rent for 2 months.
yeah.
And she's the one paying the rent. So how was he living before he married her? I
So
don't
that's what
understand.
I'm saying. He brought her to the UK to come and suffer because they do the same thing in Texas. A lot of them do the same thing. That's probably what Cherewa was trying to avoid. So I think that a lot of them do that where they bring these women to um to the other, to North America, and then they start using their eyes to see nonsense. And I think a lot of these women are catching on, even in Nigeria, that they'll go along with it. And then once they come, they say, oh, boy, slow down. No, I'm not here for this nonsense. Continue doing what you were doing. I'm just here. And I feel like that woman probably went along with it. And, that one thing that she asked him to do, and he treated her as if she was an ATM, that thing must have really pissed her off. She sounded like someone who has been holding on for such a long time and hoping for the best. And that one thing just pissed her off. And I have to admit, I'm like that too, where I will hold it in and say, okay, it'll get better, it'll get better, it'll get better. Maybe he's just having a bad day. Maybe he's just. And then one thing that he'll do is just like, wait a minute, why am I holding all this? Considering your feelings, considering your pocket, considering this and this. And the one thing I'm asking from you, you can't even do. That would piss. And to be, I would nick it and surf for that man. And I think that's probably what she did. And I think that's why she's upset. So when I'm seeing people saying on the chat, oh, she's not a good person, she's not this, she's not that, she's acting mad. There's a level of madness there's a level of buttons that you have to push for someone to get that mad. No one
Yeah.
wakes up that mad. Women are not,
Mm,
especially Nigerian women. We carry marriage in our head like it's like it's God sent. And so for
mm,
her to embarrass herself like that, and to be, especially for an Igbo woman, and to be
mm.
that one is strong. For her to
Yeah.
expose her husband like that as an Igbo woman, he must have done something to hurt her soul. That's
Mm.
what that is. And for her to
Okay.
even say that she's gonna raise her hand and throw him out, and to be, I don't see often. I don't see Nigerian women kicking their husbands out. Just they wake up one Sunday morning after service and say, "Oh boy, wake up, or pack up." It doesn't happen
Mm.
like that.
So
So
there's no smoke. There's no smoke without fire. That's what you're saying, basically. All right. I hear you. Some people are not happy with what you are saying in the comment section. I see someone in the comment that was saying that, oh my God, the comment are so many. How many can I read? I only have 2 eyes. Is it possible to borrow more eyes? Maybe I can read more. John is saying, Madam, stop making assumptions and conclusions based on what you think. Mr. John, you're not happy with that account of what happened. You want to come and speak? Okay. Uncle Kidala is here. Good evening. Welcome. Unmute yourself, please. Hello? Kidala? We can't hear you, Uncle. Okay, let me go to Ola so that you sort your audio out. Ola is here. Hi, Ola.
Hi, Auntie B, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good, good, good. I kind of like this not showing our face thing. Oh. Maybe I could
You
try
know,
as
we
well.
women, when we are not all put together, we cannot show our face. You men just put on your shirts and you are good to go. There's a lot that goes into that look. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Tell me about it. People ask me sometimes. They say, "How come we don't do live on Lola and Ola?" I said, "They have to show up and
It's
yeah,
not an easy thing.
yeah." She actually doesn't mind, but me having to chase around to get dressed, I can't. It's too much.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so this issue, I will be doing live about this later on, doing my own review. But I'm glad that you did this because it gave me um, some insights to how you would think about it and what the chat is saying. The chat is interesting. But I get it. I guess we're supposed to assume. Naturally, we just assume what we think happened. But I think what I'm seeing is enough to really just call people's attention. This can happen to anybody. It's rare as hell to find your marriage in this kind of situation, to get to the point where people have to go so low and drag themselves. It's already rare as it gets. But if you're in a marriage, you can find yourself in this. All it takes is one person to be rare enough to be willing to go down. And then before you know it, if you don't catch yourself, you'll be right down there with them, because you will start to feel like somebody is getting one above you. If their mouth is sharper than yours, or they always seems like they always want to get away with the abuse or with the verbal altercation. They always seems like they're the one that always have the upper hand, right? Before you know it, you will find yourself swimming in that. You know what they say about pigs, right? They enjoy the ruffle, and you don't. But if your feelings get involved, you may find yourself in that situation very easily. You know.
So I'm
Mm.
particularly interested in the second one because I think we have more context in that one. Ola. The
Right.
first one, yes, there's some information, but not as much as the second one. And I
Right.
remember when we were doing the show with you and your wife the other day, we were talking about Kerewa took over and people were talking about Korewa. This is
Mm-hmm.
exactly what we were talking about that day. So we have a situation where an older man who is married to Chinenye from Nigeria,
Mm-hmm.
he's accusing her of, not being the woman of his dreams that he thought, the young girl, innocent girl he brought from Nigeria to the US. She's in the
Right.
US now and she's done something else. How do
Right.
we deal with all these issues?
So the best way to deal with that is to I tell people, okay, so let's say, for example, let's give best case scenario. Best case scenario, you're a 60 years old man, your wife passed away some few years back. So you're like, I'm open, I'll remarry again, right? The best bet is to look around you and find somebody who is already in the friend zone of some sort, somebody who you can relate with, or somebody who knows someone that you can relate with. People in your immediate circle of friends that kind of have similar lifestyle, because there's a good chance if you can figure that part out, there's a good chance everything else will align. There's better chances. There's no guarantee, right? But there's better chances that everything else will align. But when you uproot yourself, especially if you've been here for years, you've been overseas for years, and you uproot yourself, you go to the village just because somebody looks good. Well, that's fine too. There are people that have done that successfully, but there's a high chance it's not going to work well for you,
Mm-hmm.
because there's this there's, like, when we talk about lifestyle, it's a big deal. It's a
Yes,
big
so
deal. Like,
mm,
some people's lifestyle just don't align with yours.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know. So, and if they find themselves in a situation where it's not palatable, it's like they will do all the wrong things, because all
yeah.
the wrong things will start to feel right. For
What
example, they may.
about what about
Uh,
sorry, Ola, we're talking
no,
about
Allah, no,
lifestyle.
Allah.
What about
Mhm.
understanding the abroad life? The abroad life is way different from the Nigeria life.
Yeah,
And a
it's
lot of
completely
times
different.
when men go home to marry,
Hmm.
these women in Nigeria who are usually younger, they have their own perspective of what they expect when they come here. I feel like people are not always honest with one another with the expectations. Okay? So
Yeah.
the younger woman there is expecting that once I come here now, I don't have my family is out of poverty now, just be sending money home. So there's a lot of unmet expectation. The
Hmm.
uncles or the brothers that go home to marry are expecting, once I bring my wife here now, my life will be better. She will be submissive. She'll be humble. If I tell her to stand, she will stand. If I tell her to sit, she will sit.
Hmm.
But it doesn't quite work like that, does it?
To support your point, even if you leave ordinary Lagos to go to the village, it's like light and day, or how do you night and day, night and day. It's like light and darkness. It's completely different. And if you bring people, you uproot them, and you bring them to that complete different lifestyle. If they're not prepared for it, again, if it feels wrong, they will do all the wrong things. And it starts with small, small things like hanging out with a friend. They start hanging out with their friends, even if they're not committing anything. If you're not secured enough to secure a spouse, a partner in your immediate circle, or immediate circle in your location where you are closer, there's a good chance that you're not going to be a secure person in that kind of relationship. You'll be watching over your shoulder every second. You'll be watching that girl every second, every move she makes. If she has one little friend like this, even if it's a girlfriend, you will be looking you'll be looking at her funny, like you'll be watching over your shoulder. Maybe something is going wrong. So how much more she start hanging out with actual people, going to parties and all this kind of stuff. I just think if you I'm not sure if they're capable of being honesty in that your idea of honesty that you just said. They don't even know themselves, because if they know, they wouldn't be going that far to go find partners, right? They will focus on getting to know the people around them and learning how the people around them work. Because if you can't figure the people around you, how they work in a romantic way, right? What makes you think you're going to figure out a girl that you bring from the village, right? What makes you think that, even because it works vice versa too? You too, that you're in the village trying to marry somebody abroad too. It's the same responsibility. You need to at least be prepared that there's going to be a massive shift in the dynamics of things. And if you're not well prepared for that, it can completely work against you. So yeah, I agree with you on that. It's just I just don't think they're that capable of being that honest. Because if they could be honest, they'll be honest with themselves and say, hey, by the way, there are circumstances where somebody just found somebody for you overseas. But even at that, you will have to take your time to get to know this person, travel back and forth a little bit. Your discernment capabilities has to be top notch, because you have to be able to pick up some things that are just not going to work out. You don't have to wait until you've now brought the person, they have 3, 4, 5 babies for you before you figure out that, oh, this person was wrong all along. You should be able to pick up in a few sentences that, we can't continue the conversation.
Thank you, Ola. I
Tough
appreciate
one.
your contribution, my brother.
No,
I'm
no,
looking
Allah.
forward to listening to what you have to say in your show tomorrow. That will be interesting.
I know. We'll dissect it one by one.
Okay. All
All
right.
right, later.
Cheers.
Bye.
Thank you. My love to Lola. I appreciate your contribution. But Akidola, are you ready now? I did add you. Okay. Thank
Yeah,
you so
yes.
much, Uncle, for
Okay.
being here. I
Thank you very
appreciate
much.
it. So
Thank
I
you.
want to ask you this question. No. Thank you. I didn't want to put Ola on the spot because his wife is not, he didn't marry her from Nigeria. I don't
Okay.
know where you married yours from, whether it's in the diaspora or is in Nigeria. You don't, I mean, it doesn't need to be, but you have experience because you are a matured man and you have
Ye-
friends, you have people
Yes.
around you. Why do
Yes.
you think the need is so strong for men, especially older men, to go to Nigeria and marry?
Okay. You see, when this man left Nigeria maybe 30 years ago or 40 years ago, let us just say 20 years ago, they still carry that mentality that the way they left Nigeria, that's how these Nigerian women
They are
are.
still like that.
They are still like that. They still
Mm-hmm.
look at things like their mother or like their sister. You see, when you left Nigeria, you the way you think for very long time, the way you think and the way you behave, your expectations are far different. That when you go and carry some of these dusty feet girls, see most Nigerian girls in Nigeria, those that are from the lower set, or even most of them they be rose girls. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
Rose girls. So somebody just pretend to you for maybe 1 hour and you think you have a wife, it will cook for you because these Nigerian guys, they like the yam and all these things. They still want to
Mm-hmm.
feel that feeling. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
That they're really looking for one of these women or girls or somebody that understand them in terms of knowing you, in terms of knowing to learn you, somebody that you and I will have a you and him can have or let me say the person you're trying to know have a nice walk, have a nice talking, going for somebody that is that is up to your standard. Nigeria is a total different ball game.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me? A
Mm-hmm.
Nigerian woman would be having a permanent boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
She'd be having side men 5 for one corner. So what are you gonna do with these dusty people?
There's hunger in the land.
You understand me? So So you bringing somebody in, one is not up to what what you up to your standard, the way you think and the way you behave. And if you
Mm,
bring that person in to
mm,
London, United States, Sweden, everywhere, a Nigerian person will see you on this because most of these Nigerian men they all go to churches. A
mhm,
Nigerian man will see you in that church and your wife. He will still go for back and be trying to say, hello, how are you? I try to and because this guy is already like he will perform the same miracle what he's doing in Africa in this
mm,
abroad. And
mm.
and then this man start getting disappointed, or this man start getting disappointed. Oh, no, that your padanyam will be a sour padanyam in your mouth
Yes, so
because
it's obvious that our uncle was very disappointed. In fact, to be honest, Uncle Kidola, I felt so sorry for that man. You know, when I saw the video, I was like, oh my God. I mean, it could be our uncle, could be our brother. I don't wish it on anyone. Okay. But why don't they just marry someone in their circle, someone in their environment? There
in
are
their
so
age.
many women in their age bracket in America, in the UK. Why don't they just marry there and give themselves peace of mind?
That is what look in life. What are you really looking for? For such a man at that age, yeah, that man at that age, you look for a
Mhm.
woman. The man looks 60, the way I'm saying, or 60 something.
Yes, yes.
Okay, maybe he might have children or not. I don't know. If it's children basis, okay, we can understand. But if not children, why did you look for a woman that is between 45, a woman that really in not in Nigeria? I'm talking
Even
about
a woman in her 50s, please,
that's what I'm talking.
Joe.
But somebody,
Women in their 50s, 60s, they still look hot. What is there? Look at me.
Auntie
If
B,
I
no,
was
Auntie
looking, I'm
B,
50. Can't I
Auntie,
attract a man the way I look like this if I was looking? Joe? What is there?
you
I don't
see,
understand. What are you
you
looking
see,
for?
these Nigerian men are looking for something different. See,
Like what?
we,
Uncle, we want to find out what are they looking for. Let's find out.
sometimes, sometime, among themselves, see, these men have circle, right? Circle of friends. You understand? And this circle of friends, sometimes they do betting there. Hey, let's see if you can get a girl of 25.
Ah, I
You understand?
see.
Let's see if you can get a girl of 27. Inside this circle, they have all
Eh.
this, yeah, they have all this betting.
They want girls
Then
that they have not given birth. People are saying a jatutu, fresh
yeah,
fish.
they will go
Okay.
to Nigeria. They will find out this.
Mm.
You see, if you bring $100 in Nigeria, you get whatever you want there. You understand me? You get the one that will even pretend, and you get the one that are different things. You cannot bring a girl from Nigeria. You expect the girl to be like the US because the mentality you still take it far 30 back years ago. Things have changed. These guys they don't answer to anybody anymore. They're hustling. Too much hunger. So these guys will pretend that you're looking for a beautiful woman. You will get where you in America. There are a lot of beautiful Nigerians. They're beautiful Black Americans. What are
Yes,
you looking for? Look for
exactly. Not only
somebody that will.
Nigerians, other Africans. Even if
Yes,
Oyibo you want, just you need peace at that age. Hey
look
Joe,
for
we are begging
yeah.
you, uncles. You need
You know,
peace. You don't
but
need
they
this
don't want to
wahala of
hear
all
now.
these small girls in Nigeria.
They want a woman that will come and be serving them the food on top of the dining table, bring water to wash hand.
But they
They
end
want to
up not
take it.
serving them, uncle. Do they end up serving them? This
But this,
Chinyanye, does she look like
but
anybody that somebody that is serving her husband?
that man you seen that is crying in that video, whatever, that man is looking for the way his grandfather used to live. You understand?
Mm.
And you are old, and this younger girls you bring it, they're seeing some of these hot Nigerian boys there who pretending, or men even who will come and just throw some money into her. Come and see me. You know, this guy is nothing. But please, this guy is always working. He look dusty. You understand me? When he wake up in the morning, he look tired. You understand me? Then you want to run up with a younger girl. No, you will faint. You understand me? You can't do nothing. What you have to do, look for a age that will understand with you.
There's what Oyibo call age appropriate within your age bracket,
Yes.
because when you are in the same age bracket, you tend to have similar interests. You
That
understand? There's
that
an
man's
age
supposed to
that
be.
you get to now that you don't want to be jumping up and down. Yeah, I said it one time, uncle. I don't know if you were following me then. And I did this video and I was talking about, when you are in a certain age bracket, you don't want to be jumping to nightclub you just want to, even if you are still working, now you are thinking about grandchildren, retirement, doing your charity work, gardening, and things like that. But when you go and marry somebody that is younger, hey, They are just starting. Every Friday they want to go to nightclub. Then you come
You
and
see,
tell them, I'm your wife, I'm your husband. You must obey me. Don't go anywhere. But that is their age. They need to. You did it at that age. Now you pass that age. You see where Wahala will start.
yeah, now because
Chinenye, the husband is accusing Chinenye of jumping from one person to the other and even giving him gonorrhea.
because the woman was not into the man. The woman was not into the man. It just this is a look. That I said it before. I said you cannot live. Look, in Nigeria, there's what we call pocket watching. Not only pocket watching, also future looking. You understand me? I have a friend who brought a woman from Nigeria, right? But this friend was married to a white lady, a woman who fought hard for him to remain in Europe, and everything. He left, go and bring a wife from somewhere else. Then after most years, this guy struck everything. He told the guy, I use you. Even when you have children for the guy, then he run and follow another man after some years. So you could see that when these women are not into you, the way they see relationship is different the way you see relationship, you that living abroad. Abroad, women, they will really know you, gaze into you. They will know everything about you. You people will take a walk. You people will talk. But Nigerian women, they don't talk, forget, they go take down now waiting now their interest they just chase. You understand me? So you cannot use a relationship, Nigerian relationship, whereby men they get side chick and everything. The women too, they get side men too. Not be saying no, only this now vice versa.
It's
You
vice
understand me?
versa.
So don't be
I
say
want to understand what you are saying. What is good is good. Some old women are doing old groove. So the old men, Uncle, what do you think they are doing?
this old man.
Yes, no, I'm responding to a comment by BO here, our brother here, saying that some old women are doing old groove. So the old men that marry younger girls, how do you think they see them? The younger girls see them. See, age is something that everybody goes through. Nobody can shame anybody. If you think that old women are doing old groove, the old papa gone, his thing is not standing anymore. And like the previous comment that I pinned, that's why Chinenye, maybe that's why it's not an excuse, but that's why she too is jumping to go and look for a younger man in his 30s that his banana is working properly. And let me tell you something, statistically, and this is medically as well, women can still have kerewa when they're in their 60s. But a man of 60s, a man in his, even men in their 50s, 40s, gang, it's not easy for you to get it up. Let's be honest. So let's not get it twisted about this age thing. No, age catches up with everybody. It does.
You see that you see the man. Look, age when you with a certain gap. Look, like that man is inside his 60s. Supposed to look for a woman of say 50, woman that will understand his personal, his health. Is first of all, is his health first of all. That would read him and know, okay, this way this man is in terms of health wise and generally what this man is looking for. This man is looking for understanding and real love. You understand? Even when you suggest it, you're not real love, but somebody you can what do you call it? Live together with. You understand me?
Yeah.
Companion, find companion, because come a time, love is not really love. Is when you're young, you talk about love. Come a time, you talk about companion.
Companionship,
Companionship.
companionship. At a certain
Somebody
age, it's companionship and friendship that's
and
important.
friendship. You
Yes,
can
because
discuss.
career-wise, the physical aspect goes down.
No,
Then you move to the other aspects.
those are not important anymore. Now to hold hand,
Yes.
the whole
Yes.
hand, now the
And
whole
the
hand,
point
that
I'm
to
trying
be
to
okay.
make is that it goes down faster for men. So
Eh,
if you think that you're looking for somebody that will ginger you as a man,
no,
you'll be disappointed.
I'm to be women too. Once they don't get that their monopause, they be like person too when they vanish from their
No,
own
no,
inside their own
Uncle
skin.
Kidala, you're not a woman, no. Please. Now that age say women, the freaky pass, I can tell you for free. Oh no. Women is in menopause and that time self that they like to freaky. That's true. Yeah. So you cannot compare men and women. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate your contribution. God bless you. Right. I think Uncle Kidola really, set the record straight there. He answered a lot of questions for us. I'm going to talk to another brother. EK, you are in the building. Where are you joining us from? Please unmute yourself.
Good evening.
Good
Auntie
evening.
B. Can you hear me very well?
I'm hearing you, sir. Where are you joining us from?
I'm calling from Germany.
Welcome.
Thank
We
you
don't
very
often
much.
get callers from Germany. As a matter of fact, we don't get callers from Europe as well. I only get callers from the US, Canada, and UK. I don't know what I've done to my European people. I know they call, but I appreciate you. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. What I want to say is that in old age and young age, in our marriages, all these things do happen. Even in Germany here, white to white, it do happen. I've lived here. I've driven taxi. I've mingled into them. I see how they quarrel, how they fight, how they separate, how they kill themselves as well. That's one aspect. It's not only abroad or diaspora that these things happen. Two, sometimes I ask myself, if I see things that's happening in our marriages, I say, did we make a mistake? I'm sorry to say, did God make a mistake to institute marriage? That's a question I always ask myself. Have we missed something? Because it is in this marriage, you see everybody opens eye, even the man and the woman. When you are friending yourself, all these things, there's no issue. But once there's marriage, I ask myself why. Maybe we are missing something. Maybe we have to redefine this marriage. Maybe we human beings now we have to sit down and define marriages to suit us. Or, here in Germany, they always like marrying they don't marry, they stay partnership mostly. So that's my own opinion. The second one is the one you asked about. I heard you people over saying about it. What do old men want, like going for young girls in Nigeria? I wouldn't want to insult anybody, but I have to say my mind. Women are very sweet. They're very nice, and God created them very well. You see, like I saw some people wrote it. They said, we need it fresh. When a man is 60 and a woman is 60, you cannot compare both of them because the women do get older than men. That's one aspect. I'm not trying
What do you
to
mean
look
by
down.
that? What do
I'm
you
not
mean
trying to.
by... No, explain it to me that women
All
do
right.
get older.
Okay. What I mean
We
is
are
that
talking about Kerewa now, right?
yes.
Okay. So how do women get older?
Because the body component is not as fresh as the 25 years old that you will see, because this our Kerewa thing get response from how fresh it is.
Okay, is a man of 60, is he as fresh as a young boy of 28, 30?
No, not all, but some men are fresh. Not all.
No, to be honest though,
I'm
please.
telling you the truth.
We are saying honesty here now. A man
Yes.
of 65 and a young man of 35, is the body of a man of 65 as fresh as a young man of 35?
Auntie B, we are comparing women and men,
No.
men and men.
No. You said something here, and I'm
Yeah.
trying to be as civil as I can.
All
I
right.
know you. I can recognize your voice, even though you
Yes.
change your name.
Yes.
I know he's talking. You are my
Yes.
brother, and I
Yes.
love you.
Yes.
Yes. So you are saying that men get gingered. That people were saying fresh meat. So
Yes.
you men think you are the only one that likes fresh meat. At 65, at 60 something, your body, you have a lot of you have pot belly. Some of
Yes.
you don't have pot belly. You don't have six-pack. You think women don't get turned on by six-pack? If you see Flavor, and I see a man like this uncle that was fighting just now you think we don't get gingered by Flavor's body? You think it's only you that get gingered by hot body?
Yes, you as well. But we are talking about men now. You people too,
No,
you
no,
get
no, no,
used
no,
to.
no, no. I want you to make that comparison across the board because you African men always think that you are the only one that like fresh fish. You like fresh meat. And I'm putting it to you straight on now that women like it too. Okay?
I have no,
The same
yeah.
way you like fresh, young boobs that are standing, you know, that body is tight. Same way we women like it. We like six pack. We like a man that his belly is flat and his body is tight and his thing can stand and he can do 6 rounds. We like it. But you
Yes.
know why the average Nigerian woman will not be looking at that is because of what is called commitment. And because we know that it's not only Kerewa that holds a marriage. And that is why you men, you keep making the mistake over and over and over again because you go with flesh. You go with physical attraction. And that's why you end up with Chinenye. And when you bring Chinenye from Nigeria now, you cannot satisfy Chinenye. Chinenye is running around carrying gonorrhea to give you because she's looking for flavor. You are not flavor, uncle. You are 65. You can't do it. You do once in 1 month and you are tired. Am I lying?
No, you're not lying. There are some that can do more than there are some. You are not lying. What we are trying to say here, Sister B, is we are talking about men now. Why men go to Nigeria to marry? I agree with you. Women do like it as well, but I won't lie to you. If you bring a 60-year-old man and a 60-year-old woman,
Yeah.
you can compare both of them, no matter how. Yes,
What do you mean you can't compare them? I'm still
because
interested to know
yeah, because
what you
the
mean.
women, I always say it, Sister B, women are all get older faster than men.
The only way that women get older is when it comes to having children. If you are talking about this kere wow, please, my brother, don't get it twisted. When we are talking about kere wow, if you are talking about ability to have children, if a man has not had children and is looking for a woman who can still bear children for him, then you can say women get older. But if it's just kere wow, we're not talking about reproductive organs here. I beg. Women in their 60s like freaky. They like young blood. Okay,
Of
so we are
course,
the same.
yes, Auntie B, I'm not doubting you. They have to go for the young one, then we go for the young one. So that's
But where is
it.
the younger one leading you now? Where is he leading you?
You see,
Is it is it pleasant? Is
there's
it
one thing
pleasant?
I want to explain. You see, you see this thing they say 60 doesn't wake up. If some wives at home will help their husband to bring that thing up, it goes up. If you
Why
touch
should I
that
help
thing,
you? Is it my
well,
property? Why should I be helping you?
you see,
Is it not you that? Why should I help you? Get it up now. Shebi is you that say you are a man. Get it. Why should I help you? Help you
but
get
if
it up. Do you
but
help
if
me to
that
get my own up?
you see, but that's what I'm saying. They say if you touch it, this thing will wake up. It's a simple
Touch
thing.
it, touch it,
Yes,
touch it.
but they don't like to do it. That is the thing.
So the
Yes,
younger ones are touch it, Abby.
but the
They
younger
touch it.
one, it can wake up by itself without touching.
See, I know you can already. That's why you're in this mess. You see how that uncle wanted to have an attack just now because of Chinenye.
Well done, Mr. B. It's good to rub minds.
It's very, very good to rub mind. And
Yes,
how is it going for you, by the way? Because I know you are in this table.
yes,
But
yes.
how is it going? How
Yes,
is your own situation going?
she's now in Canada. She wants to stay there, so I've taken my faith.
She's taking the children.
Yes, she's there now. She said she wants to stay there. I said, okay, no problem.
So you paid for her ticket to go to that Canada that you told me a while ago.
No. She paid. She gave me the
You
money
paid.
to pay. I didn't pay.
She's relocated. She's left you, my brother.
Yeah,
She's left you.
no problem. I say she says she can no more
And you
leave
still
me.
haven't learnt your lesson. I hope you are not going to go to Nigeria to marry a young one because the way you are standing now, even though you've been burnt already, you are still telling me that it's a young one that will get it up for you. Hey, yeah.
Sister B, see,
Mm.
it's not easy. I'm alone. I'm lonely, but life goes on. I
Follow
feel
her
very
to
empty.
Canada now. You don't want to follow her.
Canada is too far. You
From
understand?
where? From where?
From Germany, it's too
And
far.
relocate now. Relocate and join them.
Well, that is what we are looking at. It. Let's see. Let me see first how
Yeah, an
things
EU
go.
citizen, you can relocate. Go and join them. She will have you. Remember that you went to test in Nigeria, so she's still
Yes.
punishing you for that one.
Yes. I agree. I agree that for no
Why
problem.
your wife
I,
stubborn, sha? Igbo
yes.
women, they
Yes.
they
I
get
take my
some of them they
responsibility.
get strong mind. Jesus, I
Yeah.
beg
Yeah.
this woman tire for you. Don't even want to hear her minds be like Jesus, be like Pharaoh. I beg and tire. I beg her on your behalf. She no agree. Oh, you tell me say what you do. Say you what you do. He want deal with you. I say I beg now. Help me pity for this my brother. I beg and tire. She no agree. Oh, she
Sister
no
B.
agree.
Sister
Hmm.
B. She really dealt with me. But
And you are still advocating for people to go and marry
I take
younger women.
no, not because of that, because of my mistake. That mistake I made. You understand? That what I did that she saw.
I know, I know. She
So
didn't forgive you for it. Yeah.
yeah, but she before she left, she told me she has forgiven me. That
Mm,
yeah, that she's forgiven me. That when she comes back, let us go and find a
mm.
place and pray. Then we start again. But
Are
all of a
you?
sudden,
How long ago has she gone now?
just 2 months ago.
Oh, okay. So it's new. Okay.
Yeah.
I hope
So
you are not. Are you? I hope you are not trying anything in Germany there,
no, no,
or going
no.
to Nigeria to go and test again.
No, 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 no. She warned me seriously. She said I should not repeat that thing again.
You think I
It's not
will remember
easy.
you if you change your name? I remember you. I went to Nigeria to test.
It's not easy, Sister B, but it's not easy. It's not easy.
It
But
is well with you, my brother.
yeah,
It is
yeah.
well.
Thank
I
you
hope
very
it
much.
works out for you. May
Let's
God,
hope so.
I pray that God will give her the grace to forgive you so that you, I know you love your family. You made a mistake. And
Yeah,
to err is human. Honestly, I wish she will forgive you and you can get your family. Because I know you love her and I know you love your family. And I just pray that it works out for you, my brother. God bless you.
thank you very much. Thank you very
All
much.
right, you're welcome. You guys remember? You guys remember? I went to Nigeria to test you. He was one that saying that the way mommy, you boo. And with the fam, I love you guys too much. Money Lala, you remember him? That's the one mommy. One mommy that went to Nigeria to marry a young woman to bring to Germany. And he went through a lot. His story is still on my channel. He's the one that is still saying that a man of 60 and a woman of 60 is not the same because he needs younger body to ginger you. Okay, oh. Everybody needs ginger. Just know that it's not only men. That is what I was trying to establish with my conversation with one mommy. Okay. Is our brother here will love him to beat. At the point I was ready to travel to Germany to go and talk to the wife because I can see he was in pain. But I just want you to understand that it's not only men that are attracted to nice body. Women like it too. We like it too. So don't think it's only you. That's only you that you need to see a tight body before you can get your ginger. Let us, make wise decisions that will help our destiny, not our 2 minutes. No matter how long you last, how long does it take, by the way? Even if you are freaky general, you have a brigadier general, you have all these 10 stars in freaky. Highest you last 5 minutes, Lobaton. And because of that, you say you are going to just focus on only that. You have to look when you are talking about serious relationship, look above freaky and sex. There are other things that are more important. Sex is important, but the other things, and that's why you go for younger women that will wound your heart. Look at that man now. Look at him. Chinyenye is not leaving that house, and the chances is that Chinyenye will be the one that will drive him out of that house. And then where will it start from? We'll start saying, hey, oh, I brought Chinyenye, oh, look what Chinyenye has done to me, oh, this, oh, that, oh. Men, you guys need to think outside your penis. I beg. Think outside your penis. Because now you do too much when it comes to this thing. Marriage is not all about freaky. It's important, but it's not everything. The other one now, they didn't complain about freaky. The first video I played you. That one was the fact that the guy cannot pay rent. You see wahala. The woman said, I'm in hospital. He's asking me for money to bring food to me. Because men keep looking at the wrong thing. You keep choosing for the wrong reason. And this is what Pastor Shola is always screaming every day on his channel. Marriage is more than, boobs and freaky and all these things. Look beyond that. Somebody that will give you peace. Someone you can work together and reason with. Now no they agree. I don't know what is it with men and freaky. It's okay. Oh. Everybody like freaky. Oh. And the point I was trying to make with one mommy is that if you think that it's only men that like hot body and young people, you are very wrong. Women too like it. You never see say women, older women these days they get sugar boys. You've not heard of it. Why don't they go for sugar daddy? Because they don't need sugar daddy's money. They need a young boy that is hot. His body is tight that can go all day, every day. All they do is to kerewa. Their job 247 is to because older women like kerewa more than older men. That is the point I'm trying to make. 60-year-old woman would like kerewa more than a 60-year-old man. Because at that age, women are at their peak of their love for kerewa. That is when they like kerewa. Okay. I don't talk too much now. I didn't want to talk too much today. That's why I was looking for a co-host. Brother Bamidele, good evening, sir. Welcome.
Hi,
Hi. How are you?
I'm good.
Thank you for joining us. What do you have to say?
Uh, um, in light of this, because even though I'm a single person and I'm in my sort of like my 30s, like what you said earlier about the things of what you need to look for in a marriage, I feel that, because with me, it's like, I know in our culture, it's like, um, there's this stigma of like this marriage thing, which really kind of like really pisses me off to say that because like with me, I told you that I'm doing my PhD in business administration and I'm working part-time, and it's like if you're, let's say for example, because I'm not married, I'm a single person,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, even though my parents are still putting this pressure on me, you're a well accomplished young man, but you need to find, a spouse near the future and stuff like that. And, I'm just telling myself, just really, just put it in God's hands. And when you are done and you're set and when you're out of your parents' place, because the thing that bothers me the most is that in our culture they say that marriage is the most accomplished thing in your life. So
Yeah,
even though
unfortunately.
yeah, and that's kind of sickening. That kind of like really bothers me because like they put this pedestal on both, I think both men and women. So
Yes.
like for example, like if you're over 30 and you're not married, they always put the pressures both on us men and women. So
Mm-hmm.
and it's kind of like at the end of the day, like if you do get married to a person and you're not happy and you don't really know how to work together, you don't have the similar values of why you established this thing, then I just
Mm.
say just forget it, because like is this the way God designed, you know I don't believe that God designed it this way, so I
No,
feel it's
Africans
wrong.
have taken it out of context, my brother. Nigerians especially. We are obsessed with marriage. We know that. Except you are married, you've not accomplished anything in Nigerian, that is just the way Nigerians are. Without that marriage, no matter what you've accomplished, you haven't arrived yet. Unfortunately. Mm.
But I don't know. I don't see. I don't. But it's like. But it seems sort of like sickening. But it's like, why is this things happening in our culture? Like, even though you're married, but it's like when you really think about it, everybody has a different, you know, when in terms of like a relationship dynamic, and with me, everybody has a different walk of life, and everybody has their own story to tell,
Yeah.
and it's like you know just because you're not married doesn't mean that you're inadequate. It doesn't mean that you're inadequate.
Yeah.
So it's like I just
Yeah.
I feel like being your own individual person, and just living life on God's terms and doing what he's called you to do is more efficient than just worried about this whole, this
Yeah.
whole marriage thing. It's just like, it's
Not
just so.
everybody will marry. Yeah. All my ex Connor and people like Ify, I haven't seen Ify in a while. They always say this. It's not everybody, whether we like it or not. The reality is that it is not everybody that will marry. Okay, that's the truth. I know in our culture is a big deal, marriage, but not everybody will marry. And some people are actually better off not being married. Honestly, because marriage, as nice, as blessed, as sweet, as enjoyable as it is, has ruined so many lives. Look at us in Achi, the gospel artist, blessed beyond the voice that sings and everybody listens. Her life was cut short because of marriage. If she was single, do you know what people would be saying in Nigeria? Oh, see how she's so gifted. God has blessed her. The only problem is that she has no husband. But look where husband led her to now. So I mean, the point is that a good marriage is a blessing. Not everybody will marry, but a bad marriage can really, really set you in the wrong path. A bad marriage can ruin your life. It can ruin your destiny. That's the truth. Thank you so much, Bamidele. Really appreciate your contribution, my brother. Take your time. Pressure is normal in our community. You are a Yoruba guy, so I can imagine you're going to be under a lot of pressure, but don't let it get to you. You need to just sit your parents down and tell them, you know what? I'm going to do it when I'm ready. Okay? Pressure is normal, but don't allow pressure push you to make the wrong choices. Bless you, my brother. Linda, you are next. Please unmute yourself. Where are you joining us from?
Yeah, Auntie B, good evening.
Good
Um,
evening.
I'm joining from UK.
Welcome.
Thank you. I've been following you, but this is the first time that I'm actually calling into, because the first video really hits home really bad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Igbo as well.
Mm-hmm.
I was imported as well.
Oh,
Um,
you really?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So
How has that been?
it's okay. It's not like I have 3 children and
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay. But what I'm saying is, sometimes even people that are imported like me, it gets to a time we don't even want to come in here again, because that, oh, we brought you in, now you've grown wings. It's like you are
Mm-hmm.
being tied with this bringing you in. And then the aspect of she paying rent, come on, 90B, that one is nothing now. It's like a contract, because they brought you in. Every penny you have need to be on the table, something like that. Or some of them we go, oh, have I asked you of your benefit? Do I ask you of your benefit? Oh, no, you don't ask you of the benefit, but it's like that benefit is what the woman is going to use to do everything in the house, and the money you work, you need to keep it. Some of the people that are even imported, they don't even allow you to work. They just want you to keep, like, have the children and take the benefits and all that. So that woman, the first video, all those things the men are doing there, for me, is drama.
Mm-hmm.
That woman, I'm 100% sure. Do you know what it is for an Igbo woman to do that?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what marriage is in Igbo land? Marriage is like, is very, very highly respected. And for a woman to
Mm-hmm.
behave like that, regardless of what people would think, and to
Mm-hmm.
be, that woman don't be close to her death.
Hmm. I
Most
hear
time
you.
is
I
most
hear
time is
you.
not physical abuse. Sometimes it's psychological. Many,
Mm-hmm.
many, many, many Igbo women are mentally derailed because it's a
Hmm.
taboo to walk away from your marriage.
Yeah, I've heard
Like,
that Igbo women
it's,
don't leave their marriage. Yeah,
it's
my
a
Igbo friends told
taboo.
me they
It's a
cannot walk away.
taboo. You can't even
Hmm.
think about it. And if you eventually walk away, you are being treated like an outcast.
Outcast. Yeah.
People
Hmm.
will start saying to their wife, I don't want you to do something with that woman. She's a single mother.
Hmm.
I don't want you to do anything with that woman. She's gonna corrupt you. So it's like you're gonna be isolated. So many women go, I better die here.
Hmm.
Emotionally, most Igbo women are gone emotionally.
They are
Wow.
gone.
Hmm.
Then your family is not helping out. And secondly, that woman doing the drama, I was just saying to a friend of mine, she should keep her explanation to herself. As a woman, an Igbo woman, you can never win in cases like this. Don't waste your time. She should keep her explanation to herself. If she know what she wants to do, she should do it. Secondly, the second video, for me, that one is a no-no. I always say that it's better for you to walk away with your pride and your head high. You know, when your family call you, what happened? They ask your husband, were you unfaithful? He's gonna go, no. For me, that is a real crown of glory for a woman that wants to walk away. If you know you cannot, you walk away. And Auntie B, well, one last thing before I go is, sometimes people go, oh, why can't you women walk away, Igbo women? If an Igbo woman decide, because they want you to be there. Because most time when they bring you, you are the one that become, oh, you go to school, you start bringing any more, and the jealousy comes in. If not because of me, will you be educated? Will you touch pan? Will your family ever see where it's called UK? Will you ever know what is called flights to travel? They'll keep bringing that on and on. But they will forget that because of you, they have children. They don't think about that aspect. Because of you, they are called a dad. You have children for them. They don't think about that. And the one of Chinenye, sometimes many women don't walk away because of that discrimination I talk about. And secondly, if you walk away as a woman, these men will not go and take their bride price. They will not go and take it. They will tie you, because in Igbo culture, even if you are say, okay, the marriage is finished, you are living on your own, you fell pregnant, that child still belongs to that man that you are not living with, because he
These are the
hasn't taken his bride
issues.
price. So
Linda, you are hitting all the points. These are the
I'm
issues.
telling you, it's hitting me home. Okay, this man is not bold enough to leave you to go, because maybe you are younger, you can go back to school, you can get things, you can move. They will say, okay, I will not take the bride price. There are women that have been waiting 10 years for bride price to be collected.
My goodness. And in that 10 years, you cannot move on. You can't marry. You can't have children for
you
someone
can't
else.
marry, even if you are doing whatever you are doing. If you eventually mistake taking, that child belongs to that man.
Hey, what kind of culture is this? I don't.
You
And
understand?
is this
And immediately
the
you
whole
say
of
to
Igbo
a man,
land practice this tradition?
you know, and if you say to a man, oh, they have not taken my bride price for 5 years, or oh, it doesn't matter, you are still married to him. And in our culture, yeah, you are still married to him.
So they will punish you by not going
So
to
your
take the bride
punishment
price.
is for you to walk away. Is not me. If it's them that walk away, oh, it's very sweet. They will come immediately to take the money because they want to go and remarry. But if it's you that took that bold step because your mental health has been derailed, like you are not living the truth, you don't want. If you walk away, okay, good for you. Go now. Wait till consign me. They will fight and fight and fight. Some of them will not even take the bride price. The man will die.
Wow. There's a lot that needs to change
And
in that
sometimes I start
culture.
saying something. Is it that they don't take their bride price sometimes because so that in case anyone that dies first, the man will then come back and take everything you've worked for. Chinenye own for me is a no-no. It's a no-no. For me, it's a no-no. Believe me. Cheating is a no-no.
Because I kept saying, I mean, I don't, my friends that Igbo told me this before. Because I had, a friend in Nigeria who her marriage was so bad. We went to school together. She's an Igbo girl. And her in-laws, her own is not even the husband, is the in-law. The mother-in-law hated her. And guess what? Guess why the mother-in-law hated her? Because she's Igbo. And they are Delta Igbo. And the mother-in-law said that she doesn't approve of her because she's Igbo. And they are
Immediately
Delta.
as an Igbo woman, you are married to a man. The first person you will love, even before your husband, is your mother-in-law.
Wahala deo.
You
So
will give
I
her
kept asking our mutual
100%.
friend, why is she in this thing? Why is she in this thing? Do you know they crippled this man financially just to deal with her? And then they started explaining to me that she can't live in Igbo culture. You don't live like that.
It's a taboo. Do you know if you have a child in Igbo land, you are like, your chances of remarrying is very, very low. I'm telling you the truth. Except maybe a man that is married before. You know, like Yoruba, you will see a young guy that have never been married getting married to a woman that have 3 children. I will go, oh my God, can this happen?
Yeah.
Or Edo people are good with that as well, but Igbo. So these are the things, and you know, our culture is beautiful. I'm not going to lie, we have a beautiful culture when it comes to marriage, but the issue is all our men these days, they don't want to do it the way our forefathers do it. For example, NTP, let's go into content. During them days, Igbo women are treated like a gold. Like sometimes we don't work in Africa. You sit at home, you take care of the children, you cook,
Yeah.
you clean, then you get shower, wait for your husband, you come back, you serve him food. You know, that is your job. The man will go hustle. That is what they know us with. The men will work. These days, they will bring you here. Yusuf will be doing like 14 hours. He will be doing 5 hours or doing Uber driver, go to work when you can, come back when you can, and then you will go for your 16, 12 hours job. 5 days a week. He will still want you to come cook for him because he's an Igbo man. He's abomination. He have never seen his mother touch pots and cook. He wants you to serve him his food on the table. He wants you to put water on the table. Oh, you have
That
never
word
seen.
serve, that word serve, Linda. It sounds like a servant relationship.
You
Serve him.
understand? Because to them, this is what they've seen their mom. Their mom did this to their dad, but they didn't think
And they
again.
want to
Maybe your
replicate
mom
their
did not work. Maybe your mom
Mhm.
did not put 1 naira on the table. Even if she put, it's not like a do or die affair. It's what she want to just use to uh, uh, like to assist her husband. So what I'm saying is, marrying an Igbo man is good, but it's not easy. You have to be 100%. Don't think about yourself.
Yeah.
You have to 100% respect. And the one of Chinenye, sometimes they don't go because even if you go, they not go carry their money.
Mm-hmm. I
So
hear that.
that is what I feel. I'm not perfect. I'm not saying it's everybody, but I'm just saying what I have. Do you know there are people that they even Igbo women that they beat in this country, even pour hot water for body for this UK where me and you day. They not go
Mm.
call Lokpa because they don't tell them from day one. Any day you talk, we go marriage don't finish.
Hmm. Okay, so
Okay.
thank you so much, Linda. Oh my God.
Thank you.
Wow, wow, wow. In fact, I'm short of words. We'll go on education from Linda here. Obviously, it's different depending on the Igbo, different Igbo cultures. Is kind of Igbo is different. Igbo is Igbo, but there's Anambra Igbo, there is Imo Igbo, there's they are different. And Gigi is saying here that on a balance, I identify with the caller. However, it was my Yoruba mother-in-law that wanted to delete me because I'm not from Ijebu. Okay, that's not exactly what she's talking about. Yeah. This is comparison now. And Gigi, we are not talking about comparison. We are talking about what she said based on the videos that we watched at the beginning of the show, right? And there's abuse all across the cultures. We're not saying it's only in Igbo culture. But what that our sister has said very clearly is about why Igbo women struggle to live relationships. They cannot live because of cultural ramifications. You will leave and bride price needs to be returned. And that goes back to why we're talking about bride price. Samolu will jump on this one. He and Commerce and Sister were the one that were, championing that cause. Initially, I was reluctant, but they convinced me eventually. Bride price needs to be abolished. I didn't agree with it before, but I agree with it now completely. If you just listen to what Linda said, then you will understand why bride price needs to be abolished. So the abusive Igbo man will use it as a weapon against his wife if she dares to leave. They will not return. And in Igbo culture, if they don't return your bride price and you are married legally as a wife, any child you have for another man belongs to your ex-husband. She also said that anything you own, God forbid if you are deleted, if anything happens to you and you are deleted, it belongs to your husband. Yeah. I think Samolu, Samolu, give yourself a pat in the back because you convinced me on this one. We disagree a lot. I love you, my brother, but we agree and disagree on a number of things. But you and Common Sense Sisters were able to convince me initially because I was like, what is wrong with bride price? Nothing, but you made me see why. And for now, I believe that bride price needs to be abolished. Wow, that was deep. Linda, thank you so much. Yeah, it needs to be abolished. Bride price is very, very detrimental and it works against the woman. It works against the woman. Wow. Ayomi Crown, you are welcome. Where are you joining us from?
Hmm. Savit, I'm joining from California,
You're
and I'm
welcome.
evil. I'm
Are you
evil.
Igbo? You're
Yes, I'm
Igbo.
evil.
The way you're saying it with an American accent. So
Oh wow,
are
I'm
you
sorry.
American Igbo?
I'm actually evil, actually.
You need to calm down the Ninja Igbo accent so I can
Oh my
understand
God,
you. I'm joking. Go ahead.
Auntie B, this
Yes, my
is
dear.
serious. It's always serious when it comes to marriage for me because it's obvious our African men don't even know why they're getting married or getting married, and the caller before me actually said a lot, and
Hmm.
I totally agree with her because I've seen, even though I just barely clocked 40,
Mm-hmm.
and I see a lot of our Igbo women suffering in
Hmm.
pain just
Hmm.
because I'm one of the lucky ones that I have parents that understood God. They knew what marriage was called, even though they
Hmm.
had their own faults. But I can say for 80%, my dad is a good father and a good husband, you know.
Hmm.
And it's very difficult to watch and to see. And this is one of the reasons, even though I tried for my dad to date Igbo people, but I couldn't marry them
Hmm.
because my dad had 10 of us, and nine out of 10, I mean 8 out of 10 is married to Yoruba. That's how serious it is.
And your parents are Igbo.
Yes,
Why
they're
is
both
that? Is that
Igbos.
deliberate?
It wasn't deliberate. Well, we were raised in Lagos and Ibadan, so
Oh,
of
okay.
course you
Okay.
you get
Those are the
attracted to
people that
people
you
around you, and
around you. Yeah.
that doesn't mean that I didn't have Igbos that came around me to date me, but I couldn't get along with their mental thinking. Their thinking was so weird.
Mm-hmm.
the way they saw the way they saw relationship, even when they're educated, the way they saw relationship, the way they saw marriage was totally absurd to me. Like
Hmm.
I couldn't fathom living with
Hmm.
this kind of man thinking like this. I'll give you an example. Before I married my husband, I dated an Igbo guy because I wanted to break the circle. I told my dad, I said, Dad, don't worry, I will try and date because my dad actually called me. I said, can you please at least
Please, please, don't shame me. Let my kinsmen even know that I am a true Igbo man. Why are you all marrying Yoruba?
exactly. So
And you know
so
the
we,
funny thing, Ayomikram, people actually think that Yoruba and Igbo don't marry one another. And you are saying
oh
that most of your siblings are married to Yoruba men.
yes, and they
Interesting.
have beautiful marriage, and that is why I know marriage is God. It's God's given. If you marry outside the consent of God, you're gonna have a lot of problems.
Hmm. So
You're
they
gonna
didn't
have
even
a lot
marry
of
the Yoruba demon. They married the good Yoruba ones.
yes. We all married. My husband is wonderful.
Is he Yoruba as well? Because
He's
I saw that
Yoruba.
your name is Ayomi, and that
Ayomi
is not
Crown.
an Igbo. Ayomi
No,
Crown.
yeah. And to
So
be
did you disappoint your
this is
daddy?
the yeah, this is favor plus plus. The same girl.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
So what happened?
I don't know. I think I went through my Facebook thing to join the thing. That's why
Okay,
it's
go
showing
ahead.
Ayomi Crown to
Mhm.
you. So
Yeah.
and so I tried and I started dating this guy. He was an Igbo guy too. I started dating him. But the problem this was like And B, I left Nigeria 2003. So this is like about 22 years ago. So I started dating this guy, but one thing I saw about him was, and to be if he calls one time and I do not pick up my phone, na real yelling, no.
You have to explain where you were.
I have to explain, and I dated him for only 2 months. I couldn't tolerate it anymore. I told him one day, I said, "What's this thing about when I don't pick up my call and you are yelling? Where did you go? Yeah, why did you leave your phone?" He said, "You know what he told me? To him that's love." I told him, I said, "Me, I'm telling you now that this is not love, and this is why I'm breaking up with you." He cried, he begged, he called his
You say
family.
it's only 2 months.
I
2 months.
only did 2 months, and to be I couldn't tolerate it. I was I he did it to the extent of one day I didn't pick up my call. He lived in Port Harcourt. He took the night bus to come to Ibadan. I said, "This one a real crazy man, no. A young boy that is already crazy like this."
He had trust issues.
I said no. I just did that day that he came to Ibadan. I made sure he entered the other night bus. I called him.
To
I
go
said,
back.
"I'm done.
You put him
I
on the
am
next
done."
night bus to go back to
Yes,
East.
so yes. I said, "I'm done. God will
Oh
lead you
my
and find
God.
you a wife." Do you know that till today this man is not married?
Of course. That's behavior.
He's not married. The other day he saw me on Facebook with my child. He was like, "Oh, beautiful, this." I asked him, "Are you married?" He said yes. He said he's still hustling. I said, "You have been hustling all your life now. You're still
For 20
hustling."
something years, you are still hustling. May
Yeah.
God not
Now
let
he's
you
gonna
hustle for
be
life.
now he's already 43 because I'm almost 40. And I'm thinking, look at this idiot. Is it gonna has kept me for 40 something years? Because I know he had relationship. It must. So there is something fundamental about the culture, the behavior, and if there is no God involved, the way they train the boys in Igbo land is wrong. Something
Tell
is
the
really wrong.
mothers. We need to talk to the mothers about
The
that,
mothers,
Ayomi.
yes,
Yeah.
something is really
Because it's
wrong.
the
Something is
mothers that are the ones that are fundamentally in the picture, and they're the ones that are training their sons to be this way. And this is not to say that they are not fantastic. I saw someone saying that my husband is Igbo and is fantastic. Of course. We're not
yes.
saying
It's
that they
not
are
all
not
of
good
them.
women.
It's not all of them. My
Uzo is
brothers
always
are
talking about
Igbos.
her husband here. Yeah, of course. We're not
My
talking about
brothers are
everyone.
Igbos, and they married Yoruba. And my brothers are wonderful. And my brothers did not wait till they were 30 or 40 before they married. My dad told them, told them that the Bible says you should marry the wife of your youth. You cannot be 100 years and be looking for 30 something years. Who is going to marry you? And you are looking for
Yeah.
companionship and
That's
faithfulness.
also a thing. That is also a thing. Did you see how I was me and that IK we got on there? Because
Yeah,
I do realize he was from our show previously, and he happened to be someone that went to Nigeria to import a wife. And when he
it's
started
so
talking about
sad.
how men like younger women, I was like, Uncle, stop it. We know your
Yeah,
story. Come on. Let's be real here. What are you talking about? When a woman is young, he get it up for you. He's not get it up for you. Come on. So Shabab is saying, what about the fathers? Okay, let me address that. Sorry, my dear. I'll come back to you in a
okay.
minute.
Yeah.
I want to address this. Yes, we say, what about the fathers? But you know what? The primary caregivers for children are women.
And their mothers.
They are
Yes.
mothers all over the world. Mothers give a minimum of 60 to 65 or 67, 68% of parenting. That's a given
Mm.
everywhere in the world. In Nigeria, it can even be higher because the
Yeah.
men always work, right? And that is why we call on mothers, because the way this men that we are talking about, and it's not all Igbo men, I had one Igbo in-law. I keep referring to my late in-law. May God rest your soul, Uncle Weke. You're a wonderful man. He was amazing. And he was from Igbo land. he was a good man, he was a good husband. So the way all these ideologies about man, oh, I'm the man, you have to serve me, you have to do this, you are a woman, I'm a man, is from
Mm-mm.
their mothers that they learn
It's
it.
their mothers, yeah.
That's why we say women, mothers need to train them differently. Okay?
Trust
Maybe
me, it's not all Igbo men because I have a dad that's still alive. My dad is 79 today, this year, and he's a loving, caring husband. When I see how he treats his wife, I prayed to marry a man like my dad. I prayed, which is very unusual for a lot of this generation. A lot of
yeah.
us, my family, prayed because my dad was a caring dad. He is a caring dad, and he loved his children as much as he loved his wife. He brought us all to the United States. He was by himself for almost 12 years before any of us joined him, and he did
Hmm.
not misbehave.
Hmm.
That is when I see my and when I tell my husband, he said, "You too they hype your father." I said, because
Yeah,
I
because you
know
watch it. Yeah, he's
I
watch it.
saw it.
Hmm.
Because he prayed us through.
Hmm.
My dad will sit down and he wakes up every day 4 a.m. I just had a baby, and my mom and my dad are doing a mugo in my house right now.
Oh, love that. Joint Omugwo. I love that.
Yes.
You need to promote that. You know, they used to leave the daddies at home and bring only mommies to do
No,
Omugwo.
my mom came, but my dad come every other weekend just to sit down and talk with the wife, and because he has his own house in the United States too. So my dad just came this weekend to spend time with us, and he's going back on Monday to his own house in the United States here.
Oh, they
So
live in Nigeria, your parents.
no, they
Now.
live here in the United States.
Oh, they still live in
They
the US. Hmm.
Yes, but they go to Nigeria as often as they want to. So he has his own house here, but he still because my mom is here with me. My mom has been here with me over a month. So he came to spend time with her and they will talk. And I'm telling you, marriage is possible. It's not because they didn't have their problems. They did.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
But
Of course.
they know my dad is one man. If he's mad with you right now, he will not talk about if he's mad with my mom, he will not talk about it where the children are.
Hmm.
And in the morning devotion, and if he thinks that we heard something, he will talk about it in the morning devotion, and he would tell us to pray about this.
Hmm.
You know, he gave us so much example that nothing can work outside God. Even marriage, if you put it outside God, it will not work, no matter
Mm-hmm.
how educated or cultural you are. So what I'm saying is that Igbo culture, even though we have some wonderful Igbo guys, but the Bible says if the foundation is destroyed, what can
What
the
can the
righteous
righteous
do?
do? Yeah.
A righteous man will not know what to put on the foundation, because if you build on a ground with sand, the house will fall. You
Hmm.
have to build it on a rock. And a
Amen.
lot of us, I keep saying it's not because I want to tarnish. There is so many Igbo people that just go to church for church sake, and
Hmm.
they are not going to church to serve God. We know how to go to church to take uniform, to
Or
do
titles.
the
Igbo
or
people like
titles.
Igbo people
Yes,
like
we
titles
love
too.
titles a lot.
Like
But
title.
go
Hmm.
to where you serve your God and serve it. I've never seen anybody serve God truthfully that God put to shame. No, we have our own problems, yes, but they are not put to shame in it. And that picture of that thing the one you showed about that lady that the husband was accusing. Personally, I think all these younger women, they are
Hmm.
nemesis to all of the bad things African men has done.
Hmm.
Because these younger ones are coming with they carry correct eye. They show them pepper.
You're talking like Sarah now. That's what Sarah was saying.
Yes, now. Even though when I told my dad about it, my dad was like, I shouldn't talk nonsense. That's not true. I said, yes, this
Oh my
this
God.
these younger ones, is like they are nemesis of what our the African men, because if you hear the story of women and how African, especially Nigeria, it's only they will marry, leave the wife and the children, go squander their life away, and come back when they are almost not stable anymore to do anything, you know. And you know, in our culture, they will say because bride price was not returned, you see your husband, so you have to take care of a dying somebody we won't come out from today to tomorrow, you know.
Okay.
And so these
Yeah.
women are tied down. So thank you for your time, Auntie V. And
Thank you
thank you for
so
what you
much.
do. Thank you for
Thank
what you
you.
do. God bless you. And I
God
may not
bless
come into the
you.
studio every time because I just like to sit back and listen to people's opinion because I've really learned.
Yeah.
I've really learned.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you
so
so
much.
much. Ayomi Crown. Thank you so much. You and Linda. Igbo women saying it as it is. Thank you so much. See, the thing about culture is that when people talk about culture, some people are always they are not happy. They feel like it's an attack on them. But what is culture? You need to look at culture objectively. Is it still working? This is 2022. The culture that works for us in 1940, 1950, 1970, 1972, is it working now? As people involve, culture must involve. If it doesn't, it becomes obsolete. That's the truth. It becomes obsolete. It becomes useless. So this culture of bride price, returning bride price, and all this, we need to review it sooner or later, because there will come a time when Igbo women will begin to say, "No, I don't want bride price anymore. Don't pay my bride price." Trust me, it will come. All across Nigeria, women will start saying, "I don't want bride price." They will tell their parents, "I don't want bride price because I want to go into this marriage without anything hanging over my head. In case if it works, beautiful. I want it to work. But if it doesn't work, I don't want anybody to hold me in bandage because of bride price." So many cultural aspects of it that is not working. Sid Cup or Sid, is it Sid Chapman? Please mute your YouTube because I was hearing your YouTube a while ago. Put your YouTube off and then talk to us, my brother.
Auntie B, I salute.
Welcome. Oh.
How you there now?
I did fine. Where did they join us from?
I join from Nigeria.
Welcome, welcome. What you got to say?
Auntie B, you don't say when they talk about old woman and old man. Where they go marry. You know, say not be only old man they go from abroad, come Niger go marry. Old women too, they go Niger go
Old
marry
women,
too.
they go marry.
But
They
the
go marry
different, you know
young
the
blood.
difference, they say. The old
Eh.
woman go keep him own for Niger. You know they carry him come. You go dump come
Women,
because they
women
smart
get
now. That
sense.
one get bread. Now those foolish old man, now him they carry them go. And they go show them paper, they go come here, they cry.
Now
And
wow.
why they know they even sign pin up? You know, when they don't get all those ones, carry them go, bro. Therefore, secure themselves now, just in case if you no work. May they no come they cry. And marriage na gamble. When you enter marriage, na 50-50. If you work, if you no work. But at the end of the day, they need to try see if you go work. But if you no work, and another one why I know like be say when you see say marriage no work, some men go come die. They no fear endure them, And the reason why they know they fear endure them be say they don't carry all their mindset put there. They've come forget say even if without that lady, they get life before the lady walk into their life. So if marriage no work, may them focus on the children. May they no go by themselves. Because nobody the lady bring you to the world. And nobody she make you who you be. The same thing applicable to women. If marriage no work, make everybody do him best now.
I just think as you just talk am from the beginning, so I believe
But
for all
na
those.
reality, it's just say people they carry all the energy, put there, they don't go feel sleep well, then go they monitor, then go they watch, that kind of thing now. How you go feel move on again? Because all their mindset, all the energy don't go there. Say, oh, she don't leave me, all those things now. She
All
go dey
those
monitor
older
the
women
woman.
when
She
they
won't
for
know wetin
abroad,
dey
they
go
go
on with the woman
marry.
life. You know.
See, chap, all those women when they say that they go Nigeria, go marry all those sharp, all those Nigeria boys. And boys, full Nigeria, no go lie, yo.
And
In
then
Nigeria,
they go,
get
but the only
boys.
difference say they know they bring them. They know they feel come from abroad, can't get pregnant, go born them abroad,
They will
come
leave
back
the boy
again,
for
come
there. They
collect
will
the
leave
boy.
the man for Nigeria.
I had a lot of women where they live for abroad now. Then they come Nigeria, come get belly for their husband, go back, go born them. Plenty
That
of
kind
even for
marriage
your
they
show,
work
plenty of
now.
them they don't marry, don't mind them.
Eh, eh. Someday here when they don't marry, so when they get their husband for Nigeria.
Some of them they there. They go dump
Eh.
them there. When
But
they make
I
up,
just dey
no be
think
say
of
they
it.
no go bring them, but if they never there ready, you know they don't dey quick like men. Men go just marry boom. You know.
You know why?
Whether,
You know the
uh,
reason why you know quick.
because they careful now, they smart. You know now. And you know say
Another reason be say man need
mhm.
more care package pass woman. Think of that way now. You know, say man need somebody where go dey with he go cook for him, he go
Make I
clean for
ask
him, he
you a
go do
question.
many
That
things.
one welcome Niger, welcome marry. Before you marry that woman, you know they eat.
Now good question, no. Maybe we need to ask that
And to be
uncle.
forget all these things. No excuse. You know. I know they try
Mm.
discourage anybody we won't go Niger, go marry. But with they thought be say, if you know say you go Niger, go marry, and you know what you enter, whether you be old man, and you know say number one be say you don't see sometimes even people they see sign they go just ignore, they're blind. I'd say they use voodoo carry not be voodoo, maybe not the beauty. Now him
Yes,
they
now the
strike the
crops,
man for
now
head.
the Bakassi and Peninsula.
Uh-huh. And you know, say sometimes maybe the woman, woman where they Nigeria get much time. He go give you enough time, care when in there far away. He go they show you love, care and all those things now. The package now full
When it come
packing.
reach Obodo, then you
You
come
go
see
come be like
say
those
it not
one
be
where
like
you
that.
run, those one where you they run for. Once you don't land
Mm-hmm.
abroad now, you don't settle now. All those package where you they get before you not go get them again.
The package.
The package don't finish now. You don't arrive
Package
now.
go reduce.
But now the same, it be like say when you dey help poor person when don't get money, you dey help am. When that person get money, now when you go see the true color, you know go when the person never get, the person go dey try manage, behave, behave good. Now when person get money, you
When
go
it
know
chop
whether that
belly
person
full,
na true
and
person
that
or
time
whether
go
not
tell
fake
you what
person.
he actually think about you.
You know. And to
I
be
hear
na
you, my brother.
reality, my own be say make people know that by marriage no be do or die.
Not
If you
true.
dey lucky, you work for you, thank God. But make people know they go put high expectation.
Not true.
So
Not
because now
true.
the
I
expectation now
hear
they cause
you.
all these things, and the expectation now they make some people get high BP.
Chai,
So
you talk
the
and
thing
well.
that there be say
Thank
some
you.
of them know the truth. Some of all these men they know the truth. Nobody say they don't know what thing then they go into. Even you where they here now, even if you try to stop them, you know they agree at that moment.
You
Now
know
when
agree.
the thing
You
don't
know
done for
agree.
your eyes, now that time you go come they cry.
That time when China hear the shaka, nobody go hear word though. Chai.
Even if now your brother be that man now, even if say now you come beg him, kneel down, you know go agree that time. You go still do what you want to do. Now when the medicine come off for your eyes.
Now the pecos be the medicine now. What you say be the medicine? Now pecos
Okay.
now.
Whether na bekus, okay, I know what
Now
use the word.
pecos.
I
Make
know
we
what
call
use the
am
word.
wetin e be.
Auntie B,
Now
listen.
pecos. We
Auntie B.
know. All these
Sometimes some
old
of
men
these
when they
women,
don't see small
sometimes
pecos, they
Auntie
go dey
B,
shake.
remember, some of these women, some of them even they don't even they give the man pekus. I don't hear as many stories where we say man don't come from abroad, marry woman where you know even touch.
Now Christian
No,
dating that they do. Now born again dating.
some women, say some women are strong minded. They if you tell you say before now when we marry, that kind of package now. And maybe the brother that abroad they walk. They don't marry 5 people, all those package now. When it don't land now,
I
you know
top
as
package,
it
they
be.
make me laugh. package.
So make we not put them say that for pekus. And even if
Okay.
say that for pekus, even if you want put them that way, okay, as the turn say old men know they satisfy young girl. You go marry a woman where we say say from day one. you know, feel satisfy am, and you know.
And
So
this
why you
young
want
girls
move
of
on with
these
the marriage?
days, the way where they open eye for this matter, for this Kerewa matter, not be small.
No, but
The
the
time when
reality, if you
we,
marry a woman, when you test try, you we go try, you test her.
mm.
Me, because I be a believer, say when you want marry, test what you they go into.
Okay, you
No be
now
after
believer
marriage.
you be. Skip chap now, believer you be.
No, you need to test now. You need to, both of you need to test to know
No,
whether
you
una
don't need
fear.
to test. You don't need
No,
to
and TV,
test.
they're very important because I would think they cause all this problem. After that,
No,
you go
you see
come
say this
say
uncle no
the
test.
man
You
no
see
fit
say these people
satisfy
no
you,
test.
or the woman no
No,
fit satisfy the man. Make the
no,
first test.
testing no mean say go work. No, you know
No,
me.
no, but if the test, if the man they honest to himself, he ain't go know whether he fit satisfy that woman. Or let's say in that
Oh
adamant. You know, even that man with himself, he won't marry the beauty package. Make him go on. Anything will happen, make him take her. But if now the woman what he do with the other the vibrator, that one feel happen. You know, say no
You
be
help in
only
ministry.
many ways to satisfy woman plenty. Or maybe then go
That's
even
true.
some for on a platform that will get where then they teach people how to satisfy each other. Maybe
Ah,
another platform go there like
we
that.
never reach that level yet.
Where they
We
teach
never,
married people
we
or
never
people who
reach
want
that
marry.
side yet. We dey still try to save people, but they no delete each other. Now that one would they.
Because
Oh my god. We dey try to catch them, and
not
they
the only
never.
penetration
That
fee
uncle now,
satisfy
eh?
person. There's more
See,
to
but
that.
chap, when I dey look down, uncle, I be the fear. I post them for my Instagram. Say, make this man no go get heart attack. The way when the
Uh-huh.
man they talk, where they point for chin and your face, I say, sure. The other video, the man still they calm, my friends they are random. You know, now the woman they rant for that one. But the second video, I say, hey, see this uncle now. If you go for now, uncle,
And
for my mind, I dey
take
think
this
where
thing,
your blood pressure go day.
most of the men, when their wife leave them, now most of them they get high blood pressure. Now them they
Now
die.
so now,
If you see woman,
hey,
if a man leave her, she leave. She go get that pain, but she no go die. But
mm-hmm.
for now, most men, why then they die? Because all their mindset. They don't see the woman as if say, I don't know whether not trophy. Whether if the woman no exist, they not go exist again.
People do
They need
like
to
you for
change that
here.
mentality.
Oh, I'm telling you, see, chap. If you see as people love you for here, I don't know whether you
They
dey
need
check
to change
comment
the
section.
reality. You just say
They
people
too
they blind.
like
They don't
you.
want to open
Somebody
their
say, Caroline
mindset.
say, I need to meet this caller for personal advice.
No, no. They need to wake up because if a woman leave you, if say whether now you lose, move on. Business now again, or if you dey do business, if you lose everything, even if you get house, fire fee entire house, burner,
Oh
you go
yes, oh
start all
yes.
over. You
Mm-hmm.
know, and so it's about time people need to stand firm. If you don't, if you know favor you, maybe they use you, you allow them whether whichever word you want to use, make you move on. You
Now
know,
so,
there's more to life than
thank
to
you.
die because of. Now, I just want advice, men, where they go
Yeah,
through a lot because a woman leave them, whether not their
yeah.
fault or whether not the
Or you
woman fault.
cheat them, or you do
You know,
anything. Yeah.
and make them
Mm-hmm.
move on. Like there's more to life. Take them saying a business. You invest
Hmm.
money, no work. You know,
Hmm.
move on. And not be the
You
end
do
of the
well.
business. And also
You
to
do
make
well.
from Igbo people will be said they be Igbo,
Hmm.
where they say Igbo. One thing I realized between Igbo and Yoruba and the other culture, be say
Hmm.
most Igbo know they open to marry other tribe.
That's
You know,
true.
they stuck with Igbo lady. I know say some Igbo lady know they like when I want to. But
But
Yoruba
that's true.
men they open
Hmm.
to test try. They want, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Eh.
But
So it's
not true you
about time
talk.
make Igbo men to make them they open to other tribe.
Oh yeah, not true.
You know,
Not true.
because maybe you go help them. Now advice so
Hmm.
make them not come finish me.
Hmm.
And to be I won't
No, no,
close
no,
my
no, no,
mouth.
no. I agree with you. You not true. You talk. A lot
Make
of
I
Igbo
allow
men.
other callers. Make I allow other people.
You do well, my brother. I bet call us again. We took
Okay,
back
one
doing
love.
you.
All
You
right.
know the way where you say they talk, say they sweet us for here because they pigeon too sweet for here, and the way you talk and you know they talk and small. You
Go
do well. I
ahead.
bet call us again, see
All
chap.
right.
Really
Thank
appreciate you, my brother. I bet agree the whole of Ninja for us, so chai. And as they talk, I know say na Igbo man. Now make it the advice in Igbo brothers. Say, no, na take am as business. You know, say Igbo man, na business, they always talk. Take am as business. If your business is spoil, you go start another one. If your house burn, you go start another one. I wish it was that easy. If they talk am, it dey sweet us for here, but person wey dey the situation, dey easy like that. Real life is different from case study, unfortunately. Thank you so much, my brother. You too much. You dey speak facts. Facts. Some people they like you where even some women here they shoot their shot for here, but I know I pretend as if I not see 'em. Okay, we're moving on very quickly. I've got Uzo. You were here before now. What happened? Why did you come back? Did you forget to say something?
Yes, I wanted to say something, after Linda spoke. First and foremost, I
Mm-hmm.
want to thank the man that just called in. He was so hi, okay. So he made some points that were very valid, and he added some comic relief to it.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to say something to my Igbo women about Igbo culture. I wasn't really immersed in Igbo culture because I grew up in Lagos, and we're not like the Igbos that used to go to the East during Christmas and all that. However, when I discovered that I was going to be marrying an Igbo man, I had to,
Learn.
brush up, on my Igbo and the culture and everything. Now, I want to speak about the Igbo bride price. I know people are all about abolish the Igbo bride price, but
Sorry, Uzo, hold on a minute.
yeah.
I need to say something. Are people enjoying this show or not? Do you know we got 1,208 people watching, and we have only 400 likes? Okay, I want to
Hmm.
end the show now. You see why I don't want to do live? You
Yeah,
people
that's
don't
not
like
good.
me. Is it fair?
Guys, please like,
1,200
like, like.
people watching, and the likes is not even up to five.
Yeah.
Why
No,
now?
that's
You
not
can
good. Please,
you
guys,
don't be like this now. Like the
like,
video,
share,
please. Let
subscribe.
me
Please,
end.
no
I don't tire.
100K. 100K
Also,
is
there's
the
no
goal.
no need to say anything again. Let's end. I want to go and sleep. I'm tired
Mm,
now because people don't want to like. I don't get recommended on
mm,
YouTube playlists because I'm doing live shows. My channel is not growing, but I have to keep doing it because it's more engaging and people are not liking. Is
mm.
it fair? It's not
It's not
fair
fair.
now.
It's not fair, Auntie B. It's not fair.
If you
Guys,
like me, then
please
you need to
like,
like the video. Esther, you say you
share,
like me. Don't
subscribe.
like me with mouth. Like me by supporting my channel. Then I will know you like me. What is this love that is not transparent and is not showing on my channel?
Yes, on the numbers. Guys, we're
It's
still
not,
doing Operation 100K. December is almost here. How can we reach that goal?
we've not even reached 90.
Honestly,
Mhm.
please,
Okay.
if you're
I'm
enjoying,
running up now.
if you're learning,
Mm.
please do something. So I'm just going to say this. For the Igbo bride price, I put it to you that any woman can pay that bride price. Now, where it becomes expensive is in the Omenala. And that money goes to Umada and Umunna. So even on your own as an Igbo woman, if you think that the marriage is not working, that bride price, I bet it is, if it pass 1,000 naira. It's not
Mm.
expensive. The bride price in itself is not expensive. It's all those Omenala and that goes
Yes.
to umuna and umada. So if your husband is giving you stress and is putting bride price on your head, tell him go and collect your money from umada and umuna because they are
No,
the
it
ones
doesn't
that
work
spend
like
the bulk of
that.
your money.
No. Uzo, I thought you said you learned about Igbo culture when you were going to marry.
And
It
TV,
doesn't work like that.
I did. But I'm saying it to you, if your husband is coming to Lord over Igbo bride price to you, let him know. Oga, you did not give me the bride price. Did you
No,
not buy
no, no,
anything for me? Did
no.
you
It
buy
doesn't
boxes
work
of
like
clothes
that.
for me?
Mm-mm.
Auntie B, I don't know why I'm saying this. I'm telling you that this will let them start putting it to their husband that way and let us take it from there.
No, it won't work.
Let them start putting it, but let them start putting it to their husband, telling them go and collect your money, your bride price from Umun and Umada. How much is the bride price that someone will come and be stressing you so much? That's what I want to say. No, you're right. Me, I'm proudly an Obosi girl from Anambra State. Obosi people are strong people, and there's some things when I hear. Please, you should not be taking these things. A marriage, by the time you start taking your marriage as a binding contract, you will begin to enjoy your marriage. See your marriage as a binding contract. You see how you do your job and it's effective. Take your marriage, you and your spouse, sit down. Look at your marriage as a binding contract, like a business, and you will see how successful your marriage can be. Also the lady Linda talked about educating boys and how women focus on their female daughters rather than the boys. That's quite true. There's some women that do a good job. Like I always say, it's my sisters-in-law. I have so much respect and I thank them all the time on my WhatsApp status. When I married my husband, I remember the first time I was sleeping in the room and he woke me up and said food is ready. I was shocked. I said, food, you cooked food? He said yes. Said I almost didn't eat the food because I heard about Igbo guys. Remember, I said I'd never dated an Igbo boy. I always went for Yoruba
Mm,
boys. I grew up in
mm.
Lagos. I was, you know, So when you cooked, I was shocked. A Saturday, there was a Saturday, I slept over a Friday into Saturday. Saturday morning, my husband woke up, he was cleaning the house. I was shocked. These were the reasons why I was endeared to him till today. My husband is an Igbo man, a traditional Igbo man. He cooks, he cleans, he's the spiritual head of our home. My husband is always fasting. Today, my mom was insulting me. That me, I'm always eating. Anytime she calls, I'm always eating. But that my husband is always fasting because she's come to our house. She has seen. My mom will say he's fasting. My mom will say, he's not eating. I said, no, he's fasting for us. But me, you see me, I will eat. So I mean, men too should have a standard. Women, we need to work on our boys. And when you start dating, look at what do you want out of the relationship. Look for it in the man. There are men that have all these qualities and they are cultured men. They deserve their respect, but still, they are the spiritual head and they act as good men in the home. So those are the few things I wanted to say. Women, please don't allow anybody to be lording over bride price. I know some people are for abolish bride price. Me, if you like, abolish it. If you like, don't abolish it. This is my marriage. It must work. My husband knows this marriage is do or die. It must work. When we're old and gay, we go to enjoy this marriage. We don't get choice.
Thank you.
So
Thank you
women,
so
please.
much.
And Auntie B, I sent you a picture of my mommy on Instagram. Just check it out. For the man that was saying 60 years ago, this ago, that. Just check out that woman and
That
tell
thing
me what
was
you think.
pissing me off.
I know. I was encouraging you to finish him. What does he mean?
Talking as if it's only women that age. Men age, everybody age. Come on. I mean, I don't buy that narrative. Nobody should come and talk to me about aging. When they age shame women, it's sad. Everybody ages. You don't see anybody when know they old. So don't bring age matter and say, young women they ginger you. When they ginger you now, kick you out now, I go they cry up and down. Say Nigerian women are bad, they are wicked. I brought her here. I spent money on her. Maybe they look for your grand picking age. When we are saying look for someone that is age appropriate, you think that we don't like you or we want you to marry older women. It's for your own good and peace of mind. It's okay. Bio, good evening. Welcome.
Auntie B,
Hey,
good evening. I greet
welcome.
you.
Mhm.
Yeah, thank you very much. I really enjoyed the guy from Nigeria. Beg, I dey hold that guy one bottle.
The guy was so funny.
Yeah, the guy was so funny. So let me speak to my men rather than women. Yeah, you know, it's difficult to say, but sometimes there are people that are critical thinkers. Okay, so this forget where they talk. I went for dental appointment today, so that's why. So now as a man, I know it's very difficult, but try to always stay relevant in your marriage. Do not get relaxed ignorantly. You might just relax because the effort that I see most people put when they need a woman is different from the effort they put when they are already in the marriage.
Mhm.
And this is where the problem starts from.
Mhm.
Generally, whether man or woman, human being is structured in a way that when something becomes unuseful, it is easy to discard it. So therefore, always try to be useful in your
Mhm.
marriage. Take a minute to think, how useful am I to my wife? How useful am I to this family? Those things are very important. Every woman, even though I'm not in their mind, based on human culture, before discarding a man, will sit down and think about you and the decision she's about to make. What does she stand to gain or lose
Mhm.
after making this decision? And that will now bore her to how useful you are in the marriage. I know we talked about some things just for the fun of the program, like Kerewa, this and that. I'm not here for that, even though I made some comment. Usefulness generally goes beyond just Kerewa in itself because most women, a woman, I said it there that no one man in terms of Kerewa, can satisfy a
Mm.
woman. It's just the truth.
What did you say? Say that
N-
again.
No, just one man. If Kerewa is what a
Mm.
woman is looking for, no,
Mm.
just one man. If you like, may get 19 pack, not 6 pack, can
Mm.
satisfy a woman. You
Why do you
can
say
also,
that?
yeah, in the Kerewa art, you can only satisfy a woman emotionally, not in Kerewa art.
That's
So
but you are not a woman now, so how are you so sure of that?
yes, why I'm so sure of that is because Kerewa in itself has no limit. Do you understand? So
Mhm.
what does not have limit does not have satisfaction. The difference between I have reached my prime, I'm satisfied, or this is enough for me. Okay.
No. I think you are getting it wrong, Bill. I agree with you on the fact that women need emotional satisfaction, but to say that no one man can satisfy a woman is not correct. Okay?
Okay.
And to say that Gerewa is endless, but Kerewa, relationship is about compatibility. Okay. So you look at compatibility in all aspects, your values, your beliefs, your religion, your faith, your morals, everything. There's also what is called compatibility sexually. So one man can satisfy one woman if they are
Okay.
compatible sexually.
So I understand the contents in which you are looking at it. And
Mm,
in that context where you are looking at it, you are absolutely right. But that is not the
mm,
content where I'm looking at it. So
okay.
the content where I'm looking at it can better be understood by your own very statement that you
Mm,
made on this show. When
mm.
you said, for instance, I remember you made some comment like even when a woman has reached M, that is when sexuality will go high and all that, for instance, right?
Yeah.
So yeah. So let's just agree, yes, that is true, right? So marry if a woman marry a very active man who was on his prime at the age
Mm,
of 30, if that
mm,
man becomes 60 and the
mm,
woman is 50, by
mhm,
your statement, when the woman even need it more,
mm.
will a 60-year-old man perform the same way was performing 30 years ago?
But she is not also 30. She's not 30 something now. She's aged as well. And so they grow together.
Yes. So that's what I'm saying. So they grow together, and as they grow
Mm,
together, your own statement even indicated that. So my
yes.
point here is this: let's not flog it.
No,
My
I see
point,
what
what?
you are saying. When I
Yes,
was saying that women in their 50s and
yes,
60s are still freaky, and
yes,
they need it more. That's what
more.
you're trying to say,
So
right?
what I'm
Yeah.
trying to say here is that if a
No.
woman love a man emotionally, right?
Mm,
Even in that marriage, if the man's sexual performance go down along the line, as
mm,
far as she loves that man emotionally,
mm,
regardless of the man's future performance. Do you understand what I
mm.
mean?
Yeah.
So
The
that's why I
relationship
said
can still stand.
you can still
Yeah.
stand. That's what my
Yeah.
point. Why I'm trying to say that no one
Yes.
man can satisfy a woman, which means that it is all about compromise. It doesn't
Yes.
mean
So
you,
I
you are
understand
not.
what you are saying, Bill,
Yes,
but I think what you're trying to say is not all about Kiriwa.
you're right.
That is not saying that no one man can satisfy a woman. Okay,
In
that's
Kerewa, that's what
putting
I
it.
said now. In
Yeah,
Kerewa.
no, that's wrong. That's not
So
correct.
the reason why I'm saying this is most women, if they like you, eh, regardless of your the man's Kerewa performance or whatever, people know how to reach their prime, their orgasm, right? You know?
So Bill, let's leave this because you are
Okay,
not
okay.
a woman and you are
All right,
making
that's fine.
assumption about what women want in Keriwa. I would rather have this conversation with a woman because now you are not a woman, so you cannot speak on behalf of women. Okay? So if you are saying that because a woman likes a man, they will overlook even if the Keriwa is not good, that's a different thing. Okay, even if the caterer is not good because the other aspect of the relationship is good, that their needs are being met, even if his banana is small, they don't mind. Women will still live with it as long as they feel like they are being treated well, their emotional needs are being met, that they will take it. That's fine. Okay, but saying that a man or one man cannot meet a woman's Kiriwa needs, that's not correct. So let's leave that,
All right.
because
All right.
what people look for in relationship is different. You also forgetting that as much as I said that women are freaking at that age, it's not every woman that likes Kiriwa. You know that.
Of
Some
course,
women don't like
that's
Kiriwa.
it. Correct.
So
That
that's
is
why I
it.
say you should leave it.
So
Because
that
if
is
you want to
it.
get
Yes.
into that, you're gonna get deeper and deeper
Okay.
into that hole. So
All
let's
right.
leave it.
Yeah, there's no need for that,
Yes.
So basically, the key point is just try to stay active in your home, Try to
Yeah.
stay active, try to be useful. That is
Mm,
it. That is the key
yeah.
point. And
Mm,
let us not be to take things like do or die. I know
mm,
people will say, if you remember the message that I responded today that was posted on IG, the
mm.
first thing that got me angry is, why do men always video this rubbish? The reason I'm saying this is this.
It's not the
You,
I think the second video, the one in the US,
no,
is
no, no, no.
the
I'm not talking of, I'm not going on this. I'm not targeting the particular videos. What I'm saying is, I continue to see issues where men will say, let's say, for instance, I brought her here to America. See her now, she's driving me. You know what I'm trying to say?
they video it because they need. Let me tell you why men video it. And why people counter video now, because you saw that video. People were the man's friend was videoing, the woman started videoing because everybody needs evidence. And also
No,
the simple reason is that I'm a woman, yeah, but I know we live in the West. All right, I live in the West, not for people who live in Africa. Obviously, if you live in the West, you know that the laws in this part of the world favors women. Women have a lot of power. Okay, Bill, I'm a
I'm hearing
woman,
you.
but I know that women have a lot of power. So men tend to take these videos to protect themselves. You see the way that woman was behaving, the first video, coming back to the show now, the first video that we shared, the way that woman is behaving, a woman cannot try dance in Nigeria, irrespective of what the man did. She will not dare it. It is the environment that's enabled her and giving her the power. They is equipped her because she's in the UK. And that's why she was saying, pack your things and go. Get out, all those things. In Nigeria, who born you? You can't try it. So that's why the recording now is not meant for, I don't know if they mean it for social media or how it
Auntie B.
gets out, but
Auntie
most
B.
times it's for court or
Yes,
whatever.
I
Yeah.
get it
Mm,
perfectly right. You are
mm,
correct.
mm.
People need that to protect themselves in case of
It's evidence,
legal
yeah.
thing. I get it. But
Mm,
again, like I said, what I'm very concerned about is the social media hype, like where you, if you want to seek justice, you know where to
mm,
seek justice. I get that part. Definitely.
mm.
Even I get the part of, even before the D-Day, say people set cameras just to make sure they can protect themselves or have something. I get all that part. The reason I'm saying all these things is because of the Ula Balu that we continue to see. And at
Mm,
the end of the day, if you go and attend divorce courts and on all this matter, you even
mm,
discover that, okay, it's like somebody in Nigeria now who is seeing those videos, listening on TV. Because in Nigeria, we know that if somebody have a house, you know
mm.
that this is my house. You don't already buy and you don't pay finish,
Yeah.
right?
Mm.
Good. So those people from Nigeria and other places, when they will tell, the woman drive the husband more for house as if the husband don't buy the house. You see what I'm trying to say?
Yes, I
As if
understand. A lot of
ye-
people actually, I see what you mean. You see that UK video? A lot of people they talk say, he pursue your husband and your husband buy house,
eh,
my dear. None of them buy house,
none,
to now rent,
none
they
of them
rent
buy
though.
house. That's my point here. Why this? Because at the end of the day, why I'm saying this, Auntie B, that caller
Mm,
from Niger, even
mm,
though he didn't talk towards this part, but the part he talked to, he made a lot of
mm.
sense. See, let us critically think about this thing. Sit
Yeah.
down and think about it. I am a man. You understand me? If my wife say, okay, you want to leave me, for instance, I know I have children in that house. If na rent, we rent out. If na mortgage, whether the law or not. What people don't get here is that it's not about a woman having so much right. It's
Yes,
because the law
of the
already
children.
know that women are the weaker sex and the children are the most important people to protect at this time.
Yeah,
So
and
the
unfortunately, it's not every man that thinks that way. You
so
see,
so,
mm,
so the children and the woman must definitely take possession of that primary residence at that time. So you
mm,
as a man, if you have this understanding, that house they never even share am yet. They just told you to leave so that these other people you can go get a room. Do you understand? Then
yeah,
those property issues cannot be dealt with in a civil way.
course,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So,
To be honest, it's better to walk away. You see that, the second video. If I was that man, yes, even though it's my house, because that man was close to having a heart attack because of, and that is not the first argument. To imagine how he and Chinenye will be dealing with each other with she was taunting him, he was in on her face, and the guy saying, "You hit me, you don't hit me." It was too much. It is better for your own sanity and peace of mind if you can afford it. Even if you cannot rent, go find somewhere to stay for a while. If you have
but
friends
why?
that have a spare room, it's better for your sanity, for your peace.
For your
Because at the
peace.
end of the day, if somebody drop down delete, that house one they fight for no go make it no go make sense again.
So it's not a do or die affair. And
Yeah.
it's not only imported person where they do am. You marry here, not marry here, it's normal. Even for relationship self, mostly people that are Western here in America, they'll tell you sometimes your wife can suspend you for a while. That this you need to go out. So what am I trying to say here? When we take things to like what Samolu just posted now, when people say, okay, yes, we are against Auntie B, let me tell you the only reason why I'm against importing woman, let me tell you
Mm,
today, it's not
mm.
because importing
They will
women
keep
come here to
girls.
do anything. No. The only reason is this. For me, I believe that what somebody have not have experience of, you cannot tell the behavior because a woman that have not lived abroad, yeah, for instance, when she comes, she will experience culture shock, different kind of shock, which will now tell on the marriage. Not really because import from abroad means a human being a human being. The ones here are better because they already know the system. Do you understand? So
Yeah,
you are
yeah.
not going to shock them. If they love you in the system, you are more likely protected than somebody who will love you on different platform. Do you
Mm,
understand? So that is it. And Igbo
yes.
men, naturally, we never come abroad where we don't already know that one. Igbo men, it's
Mm.
not abroad thing only. I know even though they do some do it for it. Igbo men, naturally, like, in fact, not Igbo men, any man for this life, we go made the
Eh,
truth. If
black men
black
especially, not
man,
too like
Igbo,
young girls. Look
yes,
the
me
one
no go
for
feel,
screen now.
eh,
Diploma they talk say this man is far too old for that woman. Why do men marry young girls? Now so they
now
like
so
young girls.
everybody
Now so
like,
now be.
now truth, I no go lie. You know
Mm.
understand?
We
So
know now. We
yeah,
know.
so we there for everywhere before they even this thing. You understand?
Mm.
So
Mm.
like what our brother said, no they hurry to carry come. If I thought that now what you decide to do, we are not saying that is a
When
solution
the
because not
interest no align, when your
yes,
interest no align, and she
no
begin
need
to act her age, no complain, no. Say why she dey act like this because she's only acting her age. That is
at
all I
her
have to say.
age.
Yes, she dey behave her age. That's all I have to. If you be 45 years old man, you go
Mm,
marry 20-year-old girl.
mm.
When she start to behave her age, no complain because she's only acting her age. That is her age. No tell and say, why do you dress this way?
Now
Why
what
do you
you
go
buy,
out?
now what
Why do
you
you...
buy you see now? Abi?
Don't complain, no,
If
because
you go buy
don't
brand new
complain.
vehicle, you press throttle small, they run fast for express road. You go
And that
blame
time I call
manufacturer.
put plenty chain for neck, try to
Eh?
keep up. Like if somebody who I know for Nigeria go pack chain for neck like a popure. They do yeah, you know me. And it already 60 something. They try to they do youngie. When before they reach the place where they go, uncle don't put head for ground, like he don't sleep. And the young one they jump up
No.
and down. And that time all the
Everything
energy for
depends.
our body.
Everything depends on belief. Personally, nobody can tell the age difference. But I've
No,
been
it's
asked
not
that
belief.
question. I've been
You
asked that
can't cheat
question many
nature.
times, and my answer is
Uh,
very simple. Recommended
uh.
age difference between 5 to 10 years. That's okay. Anything above that is not good. That's all.
Okay. All right. Everybody has their own preference. Some people go for 15, 16, 20, whatever works for you.
Yeah, yeah.
But I hear
Whatever
you.
works for them. Everybody
Yeah,
has.
but I'm saying be ready. As you said, now wait till you buy. If you buy market finish, no can complain. Yes.
Yeah.
Annabelle, I'm telling you the truth. Thank you so much, brother Bio. I appreciate Bio for president. Love you, bro. Thank you so much. Annabelle, it's true now. Uncle can't put chain. They die here. Try to keep up. You will die every morning. Go they die here. Can't put 3 chain. I say, wala wole kora yin si báyìí torí Ọlọ́run. What kind of wala is this when you should be enjoying? The nearly retirement age. You should be enjoying. You just want to keep up. It is not easy. I know people like wahala. You like wahala when you should be experiencing that age, you and your wife aging together, grandchildren. You are looking forward to what you do at the time. Then you will now see small girl that will be pumping your blood. Your blood pressure will be going up every day. If you don't see her, hey, she's not home. 9 o'clock, you start phoning, you learn WhatsApp, you learn Facebook, you learn everything by force so that you can keep up with her. It is not easy. It is not. It is not easy at all. Gigi said that I had an 18-year-old female patient with a 49-year-old male partner, Caucasians. Okay, it happens. It happens. But you know the difference between our Caucasian and our Niger? I don't need to tell you, Gigi. You know, okay? A Caucasian man is, you can't compare a Caucasian man to a Nigerian man. Okay? Culturally, outlook to life, lifestyle, completely different. Okay? So that is the only difference. It is not easy. Me, I just believe that people should do something that will give them peace of mind so that they can live long. I love you people. I don't want anything that will limit your lifespan because you are trying to keep up. Eh? If you see the chain, I need to look for a picture and show you guys. 3 chain. Somebody that has never worn chain before, come begin the wear chain. No, go put 3 chain for neck. I say, what be this now? What are you trying to achieve with this? All this plenty hip hop chain you are wearing at your old age, to your long. What your children should be doing just because you want to look young. It is well, oh. Nobody can cheat nature. Men, women, age catches up with us. What I don't like is, that trajectory where men always feel that it's only them that like better thing. Now, no, 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 like fresh thing. No, 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 no. Everybody does. I'm my ex Connor. Hey, how are you? We are rounding up now.
'Yay!
3 hours.
Finally.
Yes, finally, we round up.
My goodness.
Mm.
How you doing now, Sister B?
I did fine, my darling. How you dey?
I
How is
bam.
obedient? Are you obedita? I can see.
Obidati movement is
Obedati.
going forward. Going for
Well
I was
done.
listen I was listening to my program and also listening to your same time, but I was able to catch the gist. Which I want
Well
even talk
done.
this absolutely. So which I want even talk we say is it possible to have these people come on your life and come and tell us why they are fighting and videoing each other? Hear their story live and direct. Is it possible? I'm just asking for a friend.
I don't
I want,
know. Maybe they will see this video. You know how our videos go far now. So
uh,
somebody might show them this video and say, "Come and see, Obodoyibo is talking about your matter," and they might approach us. Who knows? We never know.
I would really like to because it's very disturbing. When I think I saw it on Augusta's channel earlier this morning. I was like, what is going on? And Augusta Gold like gave her own take on it and everything. The first video, one with the viewing her, she was yelling at her. I could sense a lot of hurt inside her, deep hurt. I
Mm.
mean, I don't know. I cannot dish out blame to it. I don't know, sorry, but I could tell that the woman is. And again, I mean, I'm not. And people can marry and be with whoever they want, regardless of age. But are you aligned? That's the question. Because our people most times, and somebody said that earlier, people just some of us Nigerians, we just marry without knowing. We just marry because it is the thing to do. There's no
Mm-hmm.
intentionality behind it. You just marry because, okay, you are old enough now. Let's go. Let's marry. It don't work like that, because you're dealing with another person who is. You know how they say, as human beings, we're tripartite beings. There's a spirit, the soul, and the body. Right? When you're dealing with someone, you're dealing with spirit. Forget contained in that person, because motives matter a lot. Tensions behind why you're doing what you're doing matters. This is why I say treating each other like human beings first of all. If you cannot see another person and be kind to them and love them, regardless of whether you're gaining something from them or not, understand the mindset. Sometimes it bugs me. People will just say, okay, yeah, I want to marry, you just marry. And then a few months down the line or a few years down the line, buzz boost. I'm not saying that everything is perfect. And I know that there are situations where it's beyond people's control. I think that the problem that we're seeing playing out is that people are not correctly aligned with each other. They're just
Mm-hmm.
marrying for the heck of marrying. You
Mm-hmm.
don't know this person, and it's not as if you can know anybody enough
Isn't
to
that what
marry
we're
them.
saying about the age? Is age not part of the alignment and
Eh,
interest, common shared goals?
Sometimes age, yes, sometimes, but you also have to agree to, Sister B, and I know you already know this. There's times that even as a younger, because I know people who gravitate towards older people, because that's
Mm-hmm.
just their preference. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's not for,
Yes.
it's just their preference. Just like
Yeah.
somebody else will say, no, I don't mind. I'd rather be with someone who's 5 years younger than I am, or maybe 2 years younger than me, or stuff like that, right? So people have their preferences. There are people like that prefer a certain age range of people for
Yeah, but
whatever the
with
reason is.
imported wives, I doubt it's got to do with preference, or rather,
Absolutely.
I'm leaning towards opportunity.
Yes, that's what we're seeing. And let me also, Shebi, we've heard on this channel where people, even though they were imported, had great stories at the end of the. See the
Mm-hmm.
difference between those people that came and say, yes, I was an imported wife and my husband is the best thing that's ever happened to me. To me, the difference is the way the men and women treated each other.
Mm-hmm.
There was an understanding and a level of communication between them. There was a particular woman that came to talk on the show. An imported wife, and she had glowing praises for her husband. As
Mm-hmm.
in, the man was, he was like the most. She never. It wasn't something she expected, but the man turned out to be gold. Okay, that even she had to give him money. I think she saved money to assist him on some level, because the man had been very good to her. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? Why? Because the man treated her like a human being, treated her
Mm-hmm.
like a sister, treated her
Mm-hmm.
like, what if this person is my own person, my own blood? How will I? Because this is the problem that I see. So these people who go to Nigeria to marry, like to your point, opportunity sake, they will go, is now nurse material, na nurse material. Okay, this one from the background not too good, I fit take advantage. You go pluck am, carry am come here, send am go school, spend money. Person go school, e go expose. There's no way. You go come dey realize, say, wait, oh, am I in the right place?
Mm-hmm.
This man is not appealing me the way I intended, because hunger will make people compromise on their principles and values.
Mm-hmm.
Hunger alone, right? And sometimes, so for some people, right? But let's
Oloju
focus on the
kokoro. Mm-hmm.
hunger aspect of it. If na person wey no dey see food chop, all the palava for the family na she dey carry am. One man come because I've heard stories of women marrying because they want to get. Don't hear am before, right? So you see this girl, the background not too pure like that. You go enter, you will plug the woman. say, okay, I will send you to school, go send her to school and everything. The woman will come out. She's now a different person because opportunity don't present itself to her, and she don't say life can be different. So there's no way to work because there was a power dynamic at play. The man came, the man come from abroad, like, on top of a pedestal. I say, this person go, and money just dey flow from the head to in toes, right? So the woman go marry the man based on that, only to discover, say, man, the eye don't open now. This man no happy to me. You understand? So there's a lot at play, but I think the foundational aspect of it is how do we treat each other? How do we treat each other? A lot of times people they marry, there's no like. They don't even like themselves. It's just that career aspect of it that forces them to be together. When two people, when they decide to carry well, and women they quickly they attached, and it's how when they attached to go they attached, so they run the household based on those artificial feelings until they fade out. There is much more, I believe, to marriage than just you. Oh, they just do the carry well and all that. Just like every other come, there's the emotional aspect of it. There's an understanding. Am I able to talk to you? Do you hear me when I speak? If like that woman now, say she dey sick, she say make the man go buy food. The man dey ask her for money.
If they say you not even visit them for hospital, you leave
There
her
you
for there
go.
till they discharge
Exactly.
her.
You understand? That means no likeness. There's no likeness. He not like the woman.
I think
Forget about
there was
love.
already a lot of things that were wrong in the relationship.
Yeah, you understand. There was a lot of other issues that were wrong with that relationship. That woman it was an outburst. I'm not blaming anybody, but from what I can see as a third person looking in, that there's a lot more that was going on, because even with her comments when she was saying all his friends were there, I don't know what she meant. She was trying to say in Igbo, but all of that. But there was something foundationally wrong with that
Yeah,
relationship.
there's a lot of issues. There were
There's a
a lot
lot.
of issues.
Yes. And then with regards to that other video where I don't understand that Chinenye girl, first of all. I think she was just provoking that man unnecessarily. And she
Chinenye
could
is
have
very
gotten
stubborn.
hurt. That
Yes,
was just a terrible, I don't.
it was a very dangerous situation, to be honest.
Yes.
I was scared for her.
How can you be
I don't know what
challenging?
she thinks she was doing. I don't know
Yeah.
what she thinks she was doing. She thinks that because she's in America and she's protected by police, she doesn't know that
Yeah.
police, all the ones they are deleting in America, uncle, why didn't
Oh,
police stop it?
exactly.
Women, be
But
very careful. Be very, very careful. Hmm.
I don't know who advised. That was a terrible move. That was a terrible. She put herself in a dangerous place because that man was so angry as well, and and the way he was breathing, you could tell that, man, if this man see anything, go just knock him for this girl head. And no
She
battle.
was, yes, and he was provoked, and at that stage, a man can do anything. Women, please don't take that risk.
Telling you, and
I
she
don't
kept
I, I don't care what it is. Just keep quiet. If you can't keep quiet, shut your mouth. The way she was saying, she was cursing him and abusing him. What if you just decide to squeeze your neck there before police come?
exactly,
God forbid, devil can descend, that evil spirit can descend on you, or anger can push him to say, hey, before they will come, I will make sure I send you to your maker.
exactly. You
Don't take
understand?
that risk. Don't do that.
Exactly,
I don't know why women are like this. Why do you do that? You put yourself at risk because you
exactly.
have mouth and you are doing video.
On top of it, and you are taunting the man, you're taunting human beings. They get breaking point, so you don't know what somebody's breaking point
I was
is.
worried about her safety because she thought the way she was doing, she was even removing her tongue into her. I was like, really? Really? I mean, the hate between those two people, chai.
Is a lot, or is high. They should just leave each other alone. They don't deserve. They don't even. They shouldn't bother being with each other.
Imagine if there are children in that house. Oh my, yeah. Just
they'll be
imagine.
affected instantly. They'll be affected, and children they'll be scared. They'll go and run under the bed or something, looking for something to just to hide and run away from it. Or it's just terrible. People are just getting themselves mismatched for no reason, out of desperation, out of people are running from poverty, different things. But can we just treat each other like human beings first? Biko no. If you see somebody, you smile, you treat the person, okay, this person is a human being. I mean, I don't
No,
know how else to put it.
no, when you are arguing like that, humanity goes out of the window. Everybody is hurt, everybody's in pain, and everybody is looking in from their own perspective alone. And they are talking
Exactly.
from a place of pain and
Yeah,
brokenness. This is what you did to me. And the other person is looking from his own point and saying, you, this China, yeah, this is what you did to me after I brought you from Nigeria. This is how you pay me. You are cheating. You see?
exactly. you
Yeah.
know
People can
uh,
see clearly
so
at
you
that
can't
point.
hear each other out because
No,
you're
no.
you're talking from deep pain, and you are not even paying attention to the words you're saying. And this
Mm.
is the problem, according to Fabulously Tolly, right?
Yeah.
People don't try to get to know each other. They just see someone, you want marry, whether the person even they think like you, whether you even understand where they come from, you can't even tell, because you're just marrying the person blindly. And when the person does not have empathy, you will now be finding out when you're inside the man's house that this man does not have empathy. I was sick, oh, he didn't bring food, or I was sick, he did not cover me cloth. There's so many issues. I think that with everything that we're saying, people ought to take commitments more seriously. Don't just blindly. And the guy who called in, I think the young fellow who called in, I could sense that somehow I feel like that guy is under some type of pressure to marry. I could be wrong, but I could
Oh,
sense it
okay.
from him. Yeah,
Is it the guy that called from America?
I think so. But he was young though. He
Yeah,
sounded young.
he has a soft tone. Yeah.
Yeah, it has a soft tone. Yeah, I just want
Yeah.
to tell him there's nothing to be paranoid about or be in a hurry about. Just live your life. Do what
Mm.
makes you happy. Enjoy yourself. You're going to meet someone is going to call. You're going to meet someone who correctly aligns with you. The worst thing you want to do for yourself is rush it. Peace of mind is the most important thing. You cannot subjugate that to somebody else. If you're not at peace with yourself, you cannot be at peace with someone else. If you cannot love yourself truly and authentically within yourself, you cannot get it from somebody else. It's just that simple.
Absolutely.
And
Yeah.
the marriage is not, you cannot see. Not everybody's going to get married. This is something that people need to let themselves know. If you find someone, it works out, enjoy it while it lasts.
Mm.
Believe for the best. If anything happens, hey, it is life. Life happens. One way or the other, someone is going to outlive the other. There are people who have lost their partners through deletion or, natural causes and all of that. They're still living their life. So please, let's not take this like coco. As somebody
Yeah.
said, yeah,
Mm.
it's not a do or
It's not,
die
and
thing.
children will say, Mom, it's not that deep. It's not that deep.
Exactly. Gigi Gibson, you're right. It all boils down to good character. Be responsible, to be kind to one another.
Kind. You see,
Treat one another with
I've never seen a woman that they ask, what kind of man are you looking for, that ever mentioned kindness. But you know that
exactly
one of the greatest character you will ever find in another human being that will work well for you is kindness.
kindness. Somebody who forgives
Kindness.
easily.
Hmm. I've never ever seen, when you ask them now, so different things they will talk. But kindness.
Is the
Somebody that
most
is kind.
important thing. Eh? It doesn't
Well,
matter if the person has thick accent, no accent, zero accent. Because women, when you ask them, they'll say, speak English, a Queen's
some
English.
of that
Now, your
can
papa
answer.
language, now Queen's English, your
If you
papa,
ask the man, he go tell you young one where you get breast, where
exactly.
stand, where you never fall, where you
Whenever
get yansh,
fall,
where you
when if he
stand,
born, eh?
where you go fit do this, where you go fit do that.
Do that. Let's
And
be
so
realistic. What
now
is more
we always
important?
focus on the physical, yeah. But we don't say the physical. Look, no matter how you feel say woman hot, by the time you don't shag and 1, 2, 3, 5, 10 times, you go come you go dey fit tie yourself. That's
Uh,
the way they ginger you, no go ginger you again. And other things go come carry the relationship at that point. That's the truth.
exactly.
We dey tire for each other. Ask anybody wey don't marry over 20 years, he go tell you. You go tire for all these things. This is not what will sustain your relationship. So all of you where they look for the physical attributes and all that, you know, I don't fit talk say wetin una dey find, make una no find am. It's
No,
good.
find it, oh.
Make una dey
Please.
find am. I hope
Mm,
say that thing go sustain una. That's all
that
I can
is
say.
it. That is it.
I hope
You
it will
said it
sustain
all.
you.
Yeah. Sister B, make I leave you, but let me just encourage everybody. If you're single, just take it easy on yourself, for crying out loud. All is big enough, and millions of people. You will meet someone. It might not just be when you want it to happen. Always have that at the back of. You're not in control. Okay? You are not the creator, rules in your affairs. If it's not gonna happen, it's not gonna happen. Just embrace peace, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and that thing will locate you. I listened to the story of Tammy yesterday, Sister B, and I had to BBMJ sent me a message, so you have to listen. I went and I did a replay. Beautiful story, but I was gasping all along. It be like when they drive on
Was
bumpy road.
music to us, so that was so good. Yeah.
Yeah, so thanks again for all that you do. I appreciate you. I'll try and join again. Thank you so
No
much for
problem.
this.
No
Yes.
problem. Yeah, I appreciate you, Moye. Thank you so much, my darling. I love you very
I
much. You
love
know
you
that.
too, Sister B.
We'll go see for yonder. We'll go see for
Yes,
August
so
15. No wahala.
all
Keep being
right then.
obedient. Thank you, my dear.
Absolutely. We're almost there.
Thank you, Moye. Oh my God. Yeah. We've come to the end of the show. Thank you all so much. Please give this video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much to all my contributors tonight. We need to learn and unlearn. Marriages in the abroad is not a walk in the park. Marriages everywhere are hard, but marriages in the abroad are they are especially more difficult, and that's why there's a lot of divorces here. If we take a study of Nigerian marriages or African marriages in the diaspora, they are breaking right, left, and center. That's the truth. I don't have the statistics. I'm not going to quote any figures that I have not seen, but it is a walk in the park. Some are working, but a lot are not working. A lot are breaking, and a lot of people are not happy. They are struggling, and people are getting depressed. People are having mental health problems, both men and women. It is not easy, but we can do better. And it starts from a place of saying, okay, we are all human. Okay? We are all human. To err is human, and to forgive is divine. Comes from a place of forgiveness. Please, your expectation, especially if you are coming from Africa, and this is what is causing a lot of disappointment. People that you go to marry from Africa, they have a lot of expectation. You two that is going, please be honest. Tell them the truth. This is who I am. I'm not rich. I'm struggling. In the abroad, we pay too many bills. This is how many hours I work. Babe, when you come here, you will not see me that much. The reason why you are seeing me in Nigeria now is because I'm on holiday. Once you come here, you will not see me. I have two jobs. One is 12 hours. Weekend I work. How are you going to be? Would you be able to take that? You need to pay bills. Will you be able to support me? Don't go to Nigeria and buga. I think we established this during Bishop Desmond's show. Don't go there and buga. Please tell them as it is. The average Nigerian girl thinks that if they're coming here, they've made it, they've arrived. Don't give, even if they have the impression, please try to dissuade them from that impression. It's not a lot of people that are living in luxury here that are rich and wealthy. And even the ones that are wealthy, that have made so much money here, they worked hard. And it takes a lot of building from both husband and wife to get to the position where they are. So if you are a man and you are struggling, or you are a woman and you are struggling, you have a job or two jobs, or you have a main job and you have a side hustle like a lot of us do, be realistic. Tell them the truth when you go to Africa to marry. Okay? Tell them about the bills that we pay. Tell them there is no support here. This place is very isolated. It's lonely. Oh. You won't see your mama and your papa and your cousins to visit you. Oh. You'll be alone. Oyibo will not knock on your door. Oh. They won't come and say hello. Even if you live next door to them, they won't. Tell them. Paint a very, a picture of what life is in the diaspora to them. Okay? Please tell them the truth about your situation. Somebody is asking for my contact. All right, the number is on the screen, I think. How did I take it off? I don't even know how I took it off. It's somewhere there. Okay. Yeah. It's there now. It's rolling. So look at it and, just screenshot it. Okay. So there's a lot of problems, lack of support. And if you're an African man you live in the diaspora, please, if you are going to marry, change your mindset. Don't think I am an African man, I'm an Igbo man. I don't enter kitchen, I don't wash plate, I don't cook, I don't sweep. No, because you don't have house girl here. You don't have anybody that is going to help you. It's just you and your partner alone. So you must work together. The things that your daddy didn't do, you have to do them now. Okay, and if you are a woman, don't say, oh, my mama no pay any bill, so I no go pay bill. No, you gotta. If you are working, don't say, this money I'm working is only for my family in Africa. How can I pay bill? You are the man, you should be paying all the bill. It doesn't work. Because a lot of all these issues, now finance, they start from finance. The two major issues for marriage now, finance and kerewa. Okay, if you remove finance, kerewa, and communication, marriage go dey sweet, they go. The first video na see am na the woman talk say na him dey pay rent. Say the man no dey pay. You go come abroad. Why? You know they work. Even if you lose work, find another one. Even if you never see the one when be the real one, find something to do in the meantime until the main one will come. No leave your responsibility to woman alone. Women are not created to be the breadwinner. That is not how God made us. And that is why you will see a man that will pay bills for years. He won't not say, hey, I'm the man that is paying bills. But a woman, God forbid if the man falls into hard times and the woman pay bill after not all, but most women when they don't pay, only then they pay. 6 months, 1 year, go say, no, Benny, I beg, I can't. Because this is not the design of God. We are the helpmates. We are not the person that should be shouldering all this responsibility. Our own responsibility comes from pregnancy, childbirth, child care, and all that. So please, you must contribute. Okay? No extended family for the abroad, though. There's a lot of pressure. The lifestyle is pressured. The work self, you cannot be late. I was talking to a friend of mine this evening. He said, you never see the close now, say. You just say in Nigeria they did. So I tell a lot of my friends in Nigeria that I work from home. And they think because I work from home, I'm not doing anything. They say, they enjoy you. So it means say they do anything. So when I do video call with some of my friends in Nigeria, and they still see me working, and it's towards closing, they say, close now. Say sometimes I even they work longer than the hours I'm supposed to work. Even though I'm working from home, nobody is monitoring me, nobody is watching me. But now so they set it up in that way that you have to do the work. So explain to them, say work for not be moi. If now 10 hours they say you work, you go work that 10 hours. You must work them. Very, 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 very good to be open. Yeah, there's a lot of pressure in our lifestyle. Childcare, that one another area where people they feel very stressed in relationship and marriages. Everybody needs to contribute their bits. Not to say because na me they work, you dey house. If a woman is at home with a baby from morning till night, by the time they come home from work, she go just feel like say if you not take this pikin, especially a child of a certain age, she go dey feel say if you not take this pikin from me now, something will happen. No talk say wetin dey do, shebi na house you dey, na only pikin you dey look. It's not easy to look after pikin. Not easy. Please, let's help one another. That is the only way to work. All these stories, they are not pleasant. MS College said, thank you for this Auntie B. I dated a guy shortly and he went to Africa to marry a younger because he wanted a religious woman. Okay, you are not religious. He brought her here. The girl was circumcised when she came. And he come back to me. I hope you didn't take him back. And is that what I'm hearing? Because I don't know. This testimony is not sounding well to me. Did you take him back? If he left you to go and marry somebody else and he came back to you and you took them back, then you are the fool. Yes. Because you are not good enough for wife. They went to marry somebody else. Don't make that mistake, oh. It won't make sense at all. Yeah, I'm going to end with what this our sister, she's been making a lot of sense. She's a Christian woman, I can tell. Our auntie here, Jesus for all, is saying. She's saying, above all, love and respect each other as Christians. Make Jehovah God, Christ Jesus, Yeshua, and the Holy Spirit the head of your marriage so that you be guided through your pilgrimage of marriage. I hear you. Yes, that is the truth. It is good to be assertive and you know what you are buying, you know what you are getting, than pretenders that will come here and show you the other side of assertiveness. My body, my choice. I hear you. Thank you all so much for a fabulous evening. Give this video a thumbs up. I've been doing this show back to back now for 4 days. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Chai. It is well. Thank you so much, everyone. Please give this video a thumbs up, like and share. YouTube is not going to be happy with this one. I know for sure, because anything where people even they shout, YouTube know they like them. So they don't already flag them, but it is what it is. We have to talk about this. So that's why you absolutely have to give it a thumbs up. If you enjoyed the conversation, thanks to everybody that contributed. I love and appreciate you all. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next one. Have a good afternoon. Have a good evening. God bless you. And I'm reminding you again that our sister that is saying that he wants to marry a religious woman and she's circumcised. If you took him back, then I don't know what to say. Never ever take somebody who thinks that you're not good enough to be a wife or a husband. They go to marry somebody else and come back to you. Don't degrade yourself like that. No, please don't. No. Because if you are good enough, Beyonce even said it, put a ring on it. If they didn't put a ring on it and they went to marry somebody, it's not your business. Stay out of it. Why are you even still in touch with him when he went to marry somebody else? Why are you still in contact with him that is coming back to you? Please, if you took him back, then you are doing yourself a whole lot of injustice because it's marriage. Okay? So don't do that to yourself. You are degrading yourself and you have no value for yourself. Because if he valued you and loved you, he would have married you. If he didn't marry you, went to marry somebody in Africa, and you still took him back because the woman now does not enjoy Keriwa for whatever reason, and you took him back, oh my show. I don't know what to say about that. Thank you all so much, everyone. Let's call it a night. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys. You did not? Okay. I've been looking for your comments because that kind of a thing will infuriate me. Miss Cole, you didn't take him back? Okay. Block him to the 4th generation, the way Annie said. Don't even. Why is he telling you that she's circumcised? What's your business? So you are agony auntie now, Abi. You are the counselor, Abi. Why are you making yourself available for that kind of nonsense talk? Now, safe. Now, what for now? Somebody go marry, leave you. You still they let them come dump on you. They tell you story that touch the hearts. I beg. I don't play like that. No. If I'm not good enough to be wife, then please pack well. Pack well. If you cannot be wife, everybody mind your business. I beg. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. To the 4th generation, block him to the 4th generation. If you are not a wife, he's married now, you have no business. Still hearing him coming to moan to you. Where were you when he was going to marry somebody else? Did he not date you before? Why did he not marry you? I don't like stories like that though. I knew somebody, I keep saying goodbye and I keep talking. You see how that matter they affect me. I know somebody that a man left her here in the UK and went to marry somebody else. And do you know this woman still gave that man 70 years of her life as a side chick after he got married. Today now, she's so bitter. And I say to her, Is this a D? Did they doubt you? Somebody say he cannot marry you, left you to go and marry a Caribbean woman that he say he loves. He's a Nigerian man, no? He say he loves the Caribbean woman. He say you are not good enough to be Yahoo. And then after he married her, you stayed on and you were a side chick for 17 years. You are old now and now you are crying. Women, you push be burying yourself sense, I beg. Once you are not good enough to be wife, don't hang around to hear any rubbish story. You are not a counselor. Let them go and pay therapists to be mourning to. All right? If they serve you breakfast, use them, serve them lunch and dinner. Bye, guys. Let me go. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys so much. Two birds with one stone. You go to enjoy. You go to enjoy for house as wife. Then you go to enjoy. Your girlfriend will now become your side chick. Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́. God forbid bad thing. Edini. Case auntie say it must be case study of AD. Yes. Otherwise, somebody that did not marry you, you hang around and be doing side chick. Orí burúkú gbà ní o. Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kárí irú ẹ̀. I love you guys. Bye, guys. See you soon. I don't say bye, Taya. Okay, I'm going now. Bye. Bye.